indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets bright glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled
Check, 1, 2, check Amsterdam.
Check the check.
Amsterdam is the answer. I need more juice.
That's right.
I need a lot more juice. It's way off.
0600. What's the O stand for? Oh my God, it's early.
All right, folks, enjoy the show. Stay tuned. We're going live in 5, 4, 3.
Morning Mayhem starts now with David Bazzel, Roger Scott, and Justin Moore. Live from the Oaklawn Racing Casino Resort Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino
Is yours
resort.
muffled too?
That's all you can do. It's all you can do.
Christian!
Good morning from the office of your favorite president to all of the 609ers, Los Angeles.
People there who care a little about me and have all
All right, you 609ers, you know what to do. Let's go. Move it, move it, move it.
Hit that guy on that. Move it! Move it! Move, move, move! Get your damn act together, okay?
Is this Todd
Settle
Pierce?
down just a little bit.
It's
I
Todd.
like your attitude.
You were born, they bought me a silk suit and put luggage in my...
Hey, baby!
Hey,
We're gonna
baby.
be here all day! We're gonna be here all day, baby! I like this kind of party! I like this kind of party, baby!
Yeah.
Bonjour from Normandy, France. Welcome back to Morning Mayhem with David Bazzel, Roger Scott, and Justin Moore. Woo Pig Suey!
She would set us at the terminal gate.
Ba-ba-da.
Old chariot, come down easy, taxi to the terminal zone. Cut your engines and cool your wings and let me make it to the telephone.
Los Angeles.
Norfolk, Virginia side, 14109.
Good tune, good brew, good buddy. I feel great, man. I feel great! You guys are great. I'm gonna go pick a fight.
Yeah, man. I recognize this song.
What is it?
I can but play you blow.
I don't know what I do with it. Tell me what to do. No, I don't know what to do.
Take your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape!
Swing old chariot,
Taco
come down
Mama.
easy, taxi to the terminal zone. Cut your engines and cool your wings and let me make it to the telephone.
Los Angeles.
Norfolk, Virginia side, 14109. Telephone's back home, this is the promised land calling.
What was that?
Rock hard.
I'm
Touching the man.
You blew it! Yuck, Shimon.
All right, Roger Dodd. There we go.
Throw it out there, John. Christian, throw it out there. For Arkansas. Gonna fight.
Let's hear it, gentlemen. Let's hear it. Ninth inning. One out.
Hit it, Christian.
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Na.
Turner battling. And he drives it high to right center field. Federico back.
Federico!
It's gone! Christian
Listen to that crowd. Wow. Good morning, everybody. It is a 6:12 on this Monday, May 4th. What a day it was yesterday for freshman Christian Turner, 19 years old, with a walk-off home run to take the series from Ole Miss. Crowd went crazy. To beat both Texas in softball and Ole Miss in baseball in a weekend.
Two hated rivalries.
Yes.
In both all sports.
It was absolutely wonderful, and then just a really remarkable, really cool Kentucky Derby. Plenty to chop up today. Good morning, Roger.
Good morning, David.
Good morning, Christian.
Good morning, fellas.
Did you guys have a good weekend, Roger? I know you had your international.
I got.
Well, the kids weren't around while you were doing the.
I had to have my grandson.
He
video.
filmed.
No, no, it's just me. Friday. I don't know what happened to me on the way home Friday, but yeah, grandson all weekend long, and Samantha got back last night, so that was.
And how'd it go?
I think it went fine.
Yeah, so tell everybody, for those who missed it, what you did a little bit different.
I got
this
naked
year.
in my yard and I drove my lawnmower around.
That's the first time you've done a
first time
riding
I've ever
lawnmower.
done that. Yeah.
Chris, is not easy to navigate in the nude a riding lawnmower
It's
and
not
to make sure to not make sure. I tell you the Spielberg qualities of doing that. The angles, pretty impressive.
The angle and the lighting, shadows.
I'm telling you, the most important thing, the coolest thing he did, Christian, is that he showed a side gut, and he doesn't have any. Listen, my butt's would not be showing because it would. Hey,
it's all angles.
I saw a washboard.
Incredible blocking, just great cinematography.
Yeah.
Did you get when you first?
It was the drones are the way. I don't know if it was my neighbor, which neighbor it was that had them. And one of them even looked like Hawk Media Solutions. I don't know. I don't know if Jeremy Flynn was flying one. Ben West. I don't know who it was.
When you first when you first started doing that years ago,
dude. I don't know. It's been 10 years.
People did not receive it as positive as it used to be.
No, they did not.
Yeah, there's a little pushback.
And there's still a few that are pushing back, but you know what? It's okay.
Oftentimes, pioneers are not accepted immediately.
That's exactly right.
Thank you. That's exactly right. Yeah, it was fun. And if nothing else, no one will want to borrow my mower anymore.
Yeah, and the weather was another great weather weekend. Weekend,
all weekend long. I was at Little League ball games there at Junior Deputy both Saturday and Sunday.
Packed.
So
I saw that
when
we drove by there. So plenty to cover today. We'll have Chris Kane, brought to you by Trader Bills. He'll be stopping by. Hope to hear from Pat Bradley at some point today, brought to you by Cabot Outdoors and Bath Fitter. Bill Vickery up in New York City. Be checking with us, thanks to the Chevy Dealers of Arkansas.
Did they do a show yesterday? I couldn't find it.
He did not.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't think so.
Graffiti will be sponsored by Fitz Brokers at 8:30. Camden Kojal, team captain. It's almost like, I don't think they've made it official. We're calling him team captain of the Razorbacks at 9:05, thanks to Ortho Arkansas. Today is National Star Wars Day. Why is that, Christian?
May the 4th be with you.
Yeah, I don't know how long ago that started, but
it's been a little bit.
It's a thing. Are you a Star Wars guy, yes or no?
Indifferent.
Roger?
Same.
Yeah.
I'd rather.
I've seen them all.
We're more Star Trek.
I've not seen.
Yeah, I'm actually a Star Trek guy.
Yeah,
I don't think I've seen an entire Star Wars movie.
We grew up with Captain Kirk.
Yeah.
Teaming up with Abraham Lincoln to beat the space. The space. Remember, Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan.
They
Abe
also
Lincoln.
went back to the OK Corral.
OK Corral that did that.
That's exactly right. And,
Tribbles.
There was a Napoleon episode too, or French episode as well.
Was there?
There's that. Yeah. There was the Salt, where they had to have salt.
Yes.
I remember
the Salt
that.
Monster.
And then the very first pilot.
Oh, yeah, that was guy in the wheelchair.
When I first got my, that was the very first one. Captain, I can't remember his name.
Yeah, Pike.
Captain Pike. That's exactly right. Way to go. Way to go. Famous actor, as a matter of fact. He was played with John Wayne. But my head, when I got my transplant and I put that headband on, swelled up like those first guys.
Yeah, the big brain. I know exactly who you're talking about.
The buttheads. The buttheads.
Well, I didn't know about that.
No, they communicated via telepathy or whatever.
Exactly. I remember that. But then with Star Trek, we also had one that was based on fact, and that was Lost in Space.
So we'll chop that up a bit today. Today's National Bird Day, National Orange Juice Day, Firefighters Memorial Day. So those are our days today.
Oh, very good.
In addition to the Razorbacks winning, UALR won their series, so I think they're one game out of first in their conference. The other big story, Kentucky Derby. It was, you missed the first female trainer to ever win the Kentucky Derby. Who knew that she had a song about it?
That's a tease because that's Bobby Bear.
Yeah, is that the one? That's what we played last week. Yeah. Cherie Laveau.
Cherie DeVoe.
Yeah, DeVoe. I was close enough.
Oh, you're very close. That's why somebody in the studio wrote a song yesterday and recorded it at 5 o'clock this morning.
Wow.
So we'll see. I don't know if Rick was here at the time when I was screaming.
23 and that horse was 23-1, and it was dead last.
Is what I saw.
Is that what 25?
Yeah.
Dead last.
Yeah.
Dead last, and it comes out of nowhere. And the best part was watching the video of her.
Yeah,
from behind to
yeah.
in front, thinking she can't believe what's happening.
Nobody can.
Yeah.
I mean, she went nuts. She's screaming, "Jose, go Jose, go Jose, go Jose," and Renegade, who also came from behind.
Sure did.
They beat the snot out of him.
Right. Holy
they
cow.
almost made him go over the rail.
Ridiculous.
I mean, bump city bump.
Yeah.
If Rubbin is racing,
and maybe if that doesn't happen, maybe he ends up winning easier. But
he knew he had to get out. Renegade had to get out, and the fun part is that Renegade, the Derby, Arkansas Derby winner, came in second to Golden Tempo, and both of those riders are brothers.
Yeah, that's the other part of it.
That's the cool part.
That neither one had won the Kentucky Derby. I think the one on
Renegade
was 0 for 9, I think 0 for 10, something like that. But how about that?
He's 0 for 10
They
now.
both look at each other and give the bro dap.
I don't know if they broke calls, but they broke
No,
dap.
how about that?
Yeah,
How about they
cool.
crossed the...
Very cool.
Of course, part of it's like, you got me. You're dead, Wonder who
You know what? But that's the brother. Speaking of which, my oldest brother Randy celebrates his second birthday in heaven today. Happy birthday, brother! Because of your brother, you came in second from dead last. Well, dead last as well with the Renegade. You came in second, but you have forgotten about that because it's your brother that won.
That's right. It's one of the. To me, we've seen a lot of exciting races, and I know we've got the call for that. I would imagine, Christian. We'll play that here shortly. I mean, it really to come from nowhere. I mean, matter of fact, I think he had to make up like 7 links in the last, whatever half quarter mile or whatever it was. I mean, it had to cover a lot of ground quick.
First of all, I love since the discovery of drones and usage of drones.
Yeah.
A drone shot of a horse race is maybe one of the coolest things ever. But then again, to listen to the track announcer calling a race, and you already know who's going to win, but it's still because you want to see where is the first time that he calls the winner's name.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And it's just the way you do it. Not disrespectful, but it's almost dismissive and filling up the bag.
Yeah, I want to go back because I did not listen to see where he first says it.
Yeah.
And the other is watching, again, her reaction to where she's cheering. He looks so far out of pocket, there's no way. Yeah. And all of a sudden, I think she sees something like, wow, here he comes.
Yeah.
And then to watch it, what did she say? She says it with her lips. You can read it. And then at the end, her and her girlfriend buddy were just, holy cow, good stuff.
Great. Yeah,
I'm sure over at Oaklawn it was absolutely fantastic, and a good time there.
They did a wonderful thing. Wally talked about it yesterday with Bob Weisner.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oaklawn did that, and then to recognize everything. Bob, he was the sports guy of note for me growing up with the Sentinel Record. I saw his articles every day growing up with the Sentinel. Yes, he is. When he wants to, as Wally said, and all. But to be doing as much as he did, it wasn't just the track. But Bob was he was somebody I grew up with. Not to make him sound any or feel any older, Bob, but congratulations and well deserved.
And what the other part of it, we mentioned the Ole Miss win, the series win. Boy, we really needed that one. Well, the softball team. won the series against Texas. But this seemed like it was last week. But it was because it was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so it was over with. It's like, was that this weekend?
Right.
It was. So a huge win for the Razorbacks to go to Austin. They had never won, and they win 2 out of 3.
Right.
And I was looking at their RPI. They've got the number one toughest schedule. They've beaten more top 25 teams than any other school in the country. They've set up perfectly, Roger, to get the Super Regional again.
Yeah.
Of course, the thing about it is, I told Jessica, Jessica scheduled this trip.
Yeah.
The beginning of the World Series, I said, you know what's going to happen? We're going to end up, because every year she goes, you say this every time, so we travel around. We're going to
Who's
do
that
this.
talking?
That's Jessica. We're going to do it this time. We're going to do it. And I said, all right. And sure enough, I told you yesterday, I said, you watch them. I said, you know what? We're going to be in London.
For the softball?
And where else am I going to be?
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam. We're going to be watching Razorback softball at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Is there a Razorback club in Amsterdam?
I said that in London. I said, is there one of those two? London, there might be a shot at it. So, anyways, 661-1037.
Now, is this during the softball or baseball?
Softball, yeah. If you want to be a part of the show, 661-1037. In the NBA,
you are not going to enjoy your trip to London because of a softball.
The Detroit Pistons, go win, advance for the first time, 18 years? Is that right, Christian?
Yeah, I think it was 07, 06, something like that. Or 08 maybe.
How about that? Winning a playoff series for the first
come
time?
back from down 3-1.
In almost 2 decades, yeah. So
one of 2 teams to come back from down 3-1 this weekend. Yeah. The other one being the Sixers.
Gotcha. That's in Philadelphia.
They beat the Celtics.
Yeah, they're at New York tonight. Minnesota's at San Antonio tonight. And, of course, Cleveland beat Toronto 114-102. They win that series. So then the other thing, hey, there's a great call. I want to see if Christian can find it. I meant to text you yesterday. I think it's from the Canadiens and the Lightning. It went into if that one went into overtime. Whoever the play-by-play, I guess you call it that in hockey. You call it play-by-play.
Well, sure, why not? I guess.
But he loses his mind at the end.
Okay.
He loses his mind, so we got to check that out.
Hey, shout out to a couple. While it's on my mind anyway, to our buddy Ron Moquette.
Yeah. 400.
400 wins at
good
Oaklawn.
job, Ron. Yeah.
He's in 7th place all by himself at Oaklawn. Next season, he's there's no doubt that he should get 6th and 5th all-time win. Now, that's just at Oaklawn.
Yeah.
That doesn't include all the other wins, but it's been fun since I've gotten to know Ron a little bit. Listen, between him and between Steve Qualls and our NASCAR, we've got some pretty smart guys on there because Haverfire won the race that he was in.
Yes.
And Moquette with the T.O. Elvis, that horse right there.
Yeah.
These guys, we've got some pretty good prognosticators, which means after you talk to Wayne, pressure's on you a little bit more this next football season, so to study up on that. But congratulations to Ron, and congrats to Steve, the first time out, giving us a couple of winners and some things to look forward to.
Yeah, Chase Elliott won the NASCAR race,
right,
the NASCAR Award 400.
Yeah.
What is that? I got bugs over here. 661-1037 if you want to be a part of the show. Also, mentioned I went to the state weightlifting championship. Benton wins another state title. I think it's 8 years in a row, something like that. And then I love the fact that 2 of the teams, Elkins and Mansfield, they started the school year with a state championship in football, their first, and they ended it with the state championship in weightlifting, their first. So
congrats. You
Yeah.
know, I don't know if that's the reason because you and I were talking about it and you were going on about it, and because you and I were talking about it or maybe texting about it, the Xi Jinping and the phones have picked up on it. I don't know why. I've been getting all those Schwarzenegger weightlifting things. Don't have any idea.
Yeah,
Let me ask you this, though. In one video I saw, and you would know more than I, in one video I saw, it was he and Lou Ferrigno and some other cats were on stage. And Lou got, for sake of argument, 3rd or 4th, whatever it was, for Mr. Olympia, whatever. Was he bigger, taller, and all that than Schwarzenegger? Was Schwarzenegger that much bigger?
Ferrigno was taller. He was 6'5".
Okay, wait, because that's what he was 6'5"?
I think so.
Because that's what I saw, and I thought he just dwarfed
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, he was a big dude.
Oh, my gosh.
I believe that's right. My understanding was.
Okay, well, I didn't go look. I thought, well, I'm going to ask my guy.
Incredible Hulk.
Dude, just watching those.
Wasn't he partially deaf?
He is. Yeah.
Okay.
He is.
Yeah. And then miraculously learned how to speak just a few years ago. But I think that he always had the ability.
Yeah, he's always sort of.
He just kept it quiet and did all that. But no, just watching those guys, it's an inspiration for me to get ready for next year's Naked Gardening Day.
We'll take a break. I got a chance too. Klein, Justin's youngest daughter, performed down at the Rev Room Saturday afternoon, and I'll give a little report on that. Yeah, they've got bands now for kids. What? How cool it is now that Dunlap has got his company where they put bands together, they go perform, and
Gasolina got started.
That's it. Yeah, but these kids are singing like adult songs.
That's cool. Well, that would be yeah.
Well, they were appropriate lyrics, but they're playing and they're singing, and she's walking. It's so funny. They have the little runway, like she's like the big dog.
That's cool.
And she's walking out there. She's
Very
learning
cool.
her way out.
Yeah, very
darn cool. All right, we are glad you're with us. Oh, I love this song right here. A little Neutron Dance. Boom, 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 boom. All right, don't go away. 627.
Join Randy on location Tuesday at Gary Hogan Field for Little Rock Trojans baseball, taking on Arkansas State. Drive Time Sports Tuesday with your Little Rock Trojans.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
There will be a few clouds this morning, then a lot of sunshine, then the clouds will increase later on this afternoon. But all in all, a mostly sunny, warm, and breezy Monday with a high of 82. Tonight, a chance of showers and thunderstorms, particularly after midnight, with an overnight low around 62. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
The Zone is Justin Acree free all week long, so that means Chris Kane and RJ Hawk will be along on Monday to recap everything that went on over the weekend. They'll talk to Bubba Carpenter thanks to Johnson's Home Center in Benton, give a full recap on Arkansas baseball against Ole Miss. Other things to talk about include the Kentucky Derby, Arkansas softball against Texas, never mind the fact we'll have the entertainment report, what's on tap, birthday trivia. It'll be a full Monday, so tune into The Zone, where sports and entertainment come crashing
Old
together.
Number 53 here, and back in my day, I was fortunate to be around some great teams, along with some great teammates. And even now, all these years later, I'm also grateful to be a part of a great team here at 103.7 The Buzz. But you know another great team that I've come to appreciate over the years? It's the team over at Edwards Food Giant, and there are 11 stores located all over the metropolitan area, including their Edwards Cash Saver stores. And let me tell you this, if you haven't been to the newest Edwards Food Giant in North Little Rock in the Lakewood Village Shopping Center, you really need to stop by there. This store is truly the most beautiful grocery store that I've ever been inside of. The layout with their used selection and inventory, including their deli and salad bars, is the best. Of course, their meat department at Edwards will truly blow you away too. That newest Edwards store has everything from heat and eat, meal solutions, weekly specials, to a giant wine department, to their dry-aged beef that's been temperature and humidity controlled for 28 days in their cooler, resulting in a steak that's tender, flavorful, and unlike any steak you've ever had. So see for yourself why the team at Edwards Food Giant is now Central Arkansas's favorite place to shop.
Oaklawn is here for when you want the ultimate escape, all in one place. Check into the luxury hotel. Escape to Astral Spa, the only Forbes 4-star rated spa in Arkansas. Indulge at award-winning restaurants like the Bugler or the Oak Room and Bar, all before having the time of your life at the 24/7 smoke-free casino, where the energy goes all night. Here, excitement and luxury meet under one roof. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
This is Justin Acree. If shoulder or elbow pain is affecting your daily life, the fellowship-trained physicians at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health are here to help. They offer advanced care for injuries, arthritis, rotator cuff problems, and more, helping you feel better, move better, and get back to everyday life. Call 501-686-TOSH today to schedule your appointment. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now.
This is Quinn Grovey, and you're listening to Morning Mayhem on 103.7 The Buzz.
He's banned from every PGA Superstore for life. His most used club is a ball retriever. He brags about the top courses he's played on a simulator. He uses a rangefinder just to measure his putts. He once shot a 72 on the front nine. He's so bad at golf, it's almost inspiring. He is the worst golfer in the world.
I don't always take drive, but when I do, I slice it into somebody's house.
There's a couple of those golf things that are out there, dude, that are just hilarious. Yeah.
All right, glad you're with us, 631. You want to be part of the show, 661-1037. Someone says, can you play the race sound? Yes, we're going to play that in just a second. And is there a video of the lady watching a horse? Yes, it's all over social media.
Look up Cherie, Cherie-Deveeau, I believe.
Someone, Ron says she was saying, oh, my God. Maybe that's what it was. You could clearly see what she was saying. I can't remember what it was, but that's it. You know, it was fun to watch her just lose her mind. 661-1037. Thanks to everybody who put Los Angeles on our text line when we see you or talk to you in the morning for the first time, and on Facebook as well. Chris Kane joins us. Good morning, Chris. How are you?
Good morning, gentlemen. What a weekend.
Yeah, listen, I know that you're a hockey man.
Oh, yeah.
So you were paying attention to the Canadiens.
I am rooting for them the rest of the way. That was my stepdad's team. He's from Montreal.
Is that right?
So, yeah, no, I grew up a Stars fan, still a Stars fan because of our proximity to Dallas. But we're out, so I'm all in on the Canadians now. Go Habs.
Did you hear the guy losing his mind on the call? So I presume that's the one I heard. I was driving in yesterday, and it was somebody losing his mind. So it had because that was in overtime, right?
No,
extra period.
Well, it was the previous game. The previous game.
Well, maybe I heard it yesterday.
Tampa won the previous game in overtime at Montreal, and then Montreal won yesterday.
How did you say that?
What?
Say that again,
Montreal.
Okay, is that when you first said it? Sort of came out like Montreal, Montreal. Anyway, so you had hockey going on, you had NBA action, you got college sports going on, you had horse racing.
Oh, I mean, the Kentucky Derby. What a thrilling finish that was! Not just watching the reaction of the trainer, but I mean, just the positioning and the aerial footage you get now of these races to be able to really be able to see how the movements happen.
I tell you,
inner workings of those movements.
Yeah.
Oh, it's incredible.
I'm going to tell you, is it Golden Tempo? Is that what it is?
Golden Tempo.
It went so wide. It was just like somebody made the comment. I think it was one of the broadcasters said, I'd like to measure to see what the measurement was on how far the horse actually went.
Yeah, how many feet he actually ran.
Yeah. And what makes that great for horse racing is that you don't have to know a thing about horse racing. Know that a woman, it's the first time that's ever happened for her. And you got two brothers. Yeah. And what are they? The Ortiz brothers? The Ortiz.
Jose and Aaron.
He's thinking, Ortiz won. He's thinking, I got this thing. He looks to his right. It's my brother. My brother. He just beat me. It's okay. It's okay. You know,
depending on all family dynamics, it's okay. You know, it depends. But no, that was incredible. What a great weekend. You mentioned a moment ago, but how about the softball team going down, beting Texas, defending champs on the road?
Never beaten Texas and Austin,
Huge
and not
win.
beat them once, but beat them twice. And I'm telling you, this team's got a little bit different swagger to them.
Yeah.
They don't seem to be, they seem to find the pitching when they need it, the hitting when they need to. Everybody up and down the lineup can hit. So could this be the year, Roger? Could it be the year after 5 years?
I think now that you have mentioned to me that you are going to be in London and Amsterdam.
More likely.
Yes.
More likely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the further you get, the more you've mentioned, the further you get away from the stadium, our jinx is not happening. Yeah.
It was the first year that I was at, I think I was at SEC, the baseball tournament. Yeah, Roger, maybe both of us were there.
We were.
And I decided I'm going to try to get to Fayetteville to watch, is it Texas? I don't know if that was the first year or not, but I get all the way there and they lose the Super Regional to Texas.
You will gladly give up going to it if it meant them winning it.
Oh, sure. But
then the baseball team, I mean, who was telling us weeks ago, Raj, hey, don't sell your stock on this team just yet.
Yes.
And Baz, I think,
he's always the guy. He's always
it's looking more promising now.
Yeah,
than
so
it was
we'll see what with Camden Koziel today, and can we play that clip one more time? There's two clips. There's the you can probably play it, Raj. There's Phil Ellison's call, which is really good. He calls him a hero. And the other one is the TV one where you can hear the crowd noise a little bit better. I mean, that crowd went crazy. And then the fact that he fouled off like 5 foul balls. And then the batter before that, I can't remember blank on his name now. He did the same thing, fouled off about 5 or 10 or maybe 9 foul balls to hang in there with him.
Launched deep left field. Aloy's done it again.
No, that's Aloy, which he blasted one a country mile, as they say. Go ahead, Trey.
And he drives it high to right center field. Federico back at the wall. It's gone! A walk-off winner for Christian Turner.
Listen to that crowd. mean, that place was going nuts.
You know what I was thinking about?
Let it breathe. Did you hear that? Did you hear nothing?
Yeah, he did.
Perfect.
I was watching that, listening to that, and thinking, with them getting a drop in tennis, and people are complaining that no one supported, no one did this and all that. But to this team, this Razorback team, they are completely supported by everybody that can. The Razorbacks stadium's always sold out, all that and this and that, and they still, they don't always make profits.
I was thinking too. Think about this. If you like football or basketball, football, let's use it. You got one game you go to, and it's 3 hours long, and boom. If you're following the baseball team, you have 3-hour games. It's a lot.
A week. It's a commitment.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to go back and do it again. Well, we just did it yesterday. We've done it 3 times
And that's
now.
just the series. That's not the non-conference game typically played on a Tuesday.
Yeah, it is a big commitment, and it's a lot of.
And the Razorbacks have committed fans.
Yeah, they sure do. Jamie Price, who is from the Grove, former Ole Miss
What do you say, Jamie?
All-American. Yeah. He said, I got to experience a Razorback celebration yesterday on the walk-off. What a great series it always turns out to be. I was looking at that, Jamie, and according to the numbers, Arkansas has had Ole Miss's number when it comes to the series of the last 5 series. Let me see where it is. I was reading here today. I think it's almost – I think the last 4 or 5. Here it is. Let's see here. Oh man, I got to find that because I did not realize that Arkansas has.
I saw it too. I thought it was maybe 7.
Yeah, it was. They beat us in the World Series a few years ago, but when it comes to the series that we're doing, we've had the edge for sure. By the way, the ladies softball, Roger, they start at 1:00 on Wednesday. They will take on the winner of Kentucky and Mississippi State. What did you find, Christian? Did you find the horse race yet?
I did find the horse race. I could not find the call where somebody went crazy on the hockey.
Let's see if Chris can figure that out. Yeah, let's play. Let's see if you got the horse race ready to play.
Yeah,
let's hear it. Where's it pick up at? By the way,
it's final stretch pretty much.
Okay, let's because Roger made the point. At what point does the what do you call it, the track announcer call out the name? I mean, at some point you do, but
when he does the first, he's got to name them all as they come out of
can
the
he see?
gate.
Can he see him?
And then it's just the way that you might say it. And I'm not saying he might go yada 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 yada, head of a pace, this and that, and pulling up the rear, Golden Temple. One of those type things. Not that that's what he said verbatim, but go ahead, Christian.
Further ado is getting going on the far outside with Commandment. They're both putting in their runs as they arrive into the final furlong. O'Sally is also gaining ground on the far outside as they come to the last 16th of a mile. Denon Bourbon in front. O'Sally, a huge long shot. Renegade and Golden Tempo are closing too. Here's Golden Tempo. Golden Tempo and Cherie DeVoe make history in the Kentucky Derby.
He barely said it one time. I don't think he said it until the very end. He goes.
He didn't say it until he took the lead.
Yeah, he didn't say it until right there because he said Golden Tempo. And he
saw those two coming up.
But he didn't. But I was saying that at some point I was wondering if he spotted him. Oh wow! But he didn't. He just waited until he got right up even.
Yeah.
Hit that one more time. Let's see the very end of it again.
Further ado is getting going on the far outside with Commandment. They're both putting in their runs as they arrive into the final furlong. O'Sally is also gaining ground on the far outside as they come to the last 16th of a mile. Denon Bourbon in front. O'Sally, a huge long shot. Renegade and Golden Tempo are closing too. Here's Golden Tempo. Golden Tempo and Cherie DeVoe make history in the Kentucky Derby over Renegade in a final time of 2:02.
Because he saw Renegade, so he's thinking, well, Renegade's good. So it's Renegade Golden Tempo, Golden Tempo. He knew that he had to say them both because it was Tempo you could see was going to, wow.
Well, the cool part, I mean, when in watching it and hearing him, it was like when he saw it, and they were still neck and neck, and there's something that happened right there at the end for him to give it all to Golden Tempo and know that Golden Tempo was going to win before they crossed anyway. And maybe Maybe the audio didn't sync up with what I saw.
Well, it was he was Golden Tempo was dead last, right? At whatever point.
Renegade was, bumped.
Yeah. You see how bad Renegade got hit, Chris? I mean, it was a mauling. Yeah. Frank Fletcher texted me and said, "Did you see that? Just wonder what would have happened if he had not gotten beat up that way." What'd you find out on the Ole Miss stat?
The Ole Miss series, Arkansas clinched its 6th consecutive weekend series against Ole Miss. 3rd consecutive weekend series played inside Baum-Walker. 2022, 2024, and 2026.
Yeah, Justin Moore would be. He loves beating Ole Miss. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Camden Koziel, when we asked him at the beginning of the year, I think either last year, I think he said Ole Miss was probably his favorite one to win. Also today, a little bit later on, I'm going to throw out some rock bands that have never hit number one on the Billboard Hot 100. What's the one that we know the best, Roger? CCR, yeah. So the CCR
Tommy always pointed that out. They always had a lot of number 2s.
CCR is not on this list, but it will. When you see the bands, you'll be stunned. Also, a big day in my life when I was a young man. That on this day, 58 years ago, 1968, a special sandwich debuted at McDonald's. Which I grew to be a young football player.
Let's see if Christian knows it. Christian, do you know the
song?
Well, yeah. Of this.
Well, is this the Big Mac?
It is. Okay. It is the Big Mac.
Do you know it?
Wow.
Do you know it?
Something sesame seed buns.
No,
I don't know.
I was going to say the same thing.
Okay, really? Okay.
Special sauce, lettuce, cheese.
Yeah.
Well, listen, we want somebody to call in and do it. Yeah. What do we have to give away?
661-1037. That was a very creative.
You just knew it.
I mean, there's a lot of ingredients on that burger.
That's exactly right. 661-1037. 661-1037.
I still don't know.
That's such a great burger.
Special sauce.
Yeah, what did they say that was? Here we go. Let's just
on a sesame seed bun,
right?
That's part of it.
Part of it.
Hello, who's this?
2 all beef patties.
Hey, this is Randall.
Randy?
Randall, yes, sir.
Randall, let's hear it, and we'll see if we got something for you. If not, you'll be class president for the day. Give the youngsters the song, please.
Man, you got them 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
Boom! That's right. That's right. 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. What was that special? Oh, thank you. What was that special? Was it? It's a dress. Was it?
I think it's almost like Thousand Island dressing. It's like ketchup and mayonnaise.
I mean, what a nasty mess of good that thing was. Boy.
I think it was the first time we saw a bun, a piece of bread in the middle of a burger. Because it was a triple decker.
Yes.
Two patties.
Did it have chopped lettuce?
Yes.
Was it oh my gosh, I can taste it right now.
It contains no ketchup or tomato products.
What is the sauce?
The sauce is often compared to Thousand Island, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
But the signature pink orange is from paprika.
Okay.
According to the
well, that helps the color.
They're not playing around.
It's a mayo-based sauce.
Well, they're not going to give it out, obviously.
No, obviously.
You're absolutely right. What are we thinking?
Special sauce.
So we know there's got to be something. So whatever.
But no ketchup.
No ketchup.
No ketchup.
Listen, no ketchup. My Samantha and them were coming back from. That's just something about McDonald's and their fries. Samantha and them are coming back from seeing their father in Abilene. And they just had to, her sister, Jody, just had to have some McDonald's fries. So they had to stop there on their way to get some of those. Just nothing like that. I haven't had a Big Mac, and I couldn't tell you how long. After the double came along from Wendy's, I went that route.
Well, so you know what? Still the special burger it always was. Started back in 1968.
It sure is, brother. 1968.
Yeah.
What a wonderful thing. Have it? No, that was a different one, wasn't it? Anyway.
Someone said, did you guys keep up with the Hands on the Hyundai contest and Toad Suck? I did not. Are they still doing it? Are they
still doing it? Yes. They're still doing it.
Still there?
Yes. Well, hold on. No, I know they're still doing the competition. I don't know if they're still on the truck. Let me look.
Oh, we saw the winner of the Raptor. Going on down at Oaklawn. You saw that going on.
Oh,
they gave that truck away Saturday, I just saw some pictures. No, I didn't know it.
Gotcha.
Saw that one. Wonder how it went with Ricky Springfield. How that had
yeah,
that go.
if you went to that concert, let us know on that. I mean, it was packed. I don't think there probably was an empty seat in that deal. I think I saw Sam Pittman was there. Sam was there. Sam probably has his own chair. Special Sam Pittman chair. It's where he and Jamie sit because they've been to more concerts than anybody there. I think this song was number 1 on this day, right?
It was, David. It was.
We have Chris Kane here.
No, the reason I played that Jackson 5 song was why. And I have
because it's Jackie Jackson's birthday today. Boom. It's what we do, Chris. We read each
See,
other's
I
minds.
thought it would be because Michael was released.
Have you seen that, by
I
the way?
haven't. My mom saw it. She said it was excellent.
Everybody said that.
She was like, I'd go see it again.
I'm stunned that it's that good.
Now, which one was it? Is Tito the only one dead other than Michael of the five? Of the main five, didn't he just die?
I don't know.
I hope he's
I'm not familiar
down the
with
line.
that.
If he's listening, I apologize. I think Tito.
Do you want to thank Trader Bill's for sponsoring Chris as well as Delta Solar?
Yes, absolutely. Trader Bill's, great, beautiful weekend we had this past
Oh my
weekend
gosh,
to get
the
on
weather
water.
the
Was
last
it not
different
perfect?
weekends. Oh my gosh,
perfect.
And I was wondering, you're in the Delta, you're in the solar business.
Yes. So these are good weekends.
Are you
We love them.
are you guys real competitive? Like, are you competitors? Do you hate each other? Do you,
No.
Okay.
Actually, in our world, in the commercial world, it's competitive, but it's not. We
You
don't
sure?
have a lot of animosity.
Did you saying that?
It's competitive.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's a healthy competition.
Healthy
Unlike you guys, I mean, there's no other sports station in this
Dead
city.
straight.
You know, you don't have to compete with sports stations around here.
Well, we don't do a lot of sports.
All right,
coming
Chris.
back now. We'll obviously we'll give him his proper opening,
Yeah.
but we do have. We'll go ahead and play a little bit
wow.
of it.
We have
It's
a new
out.
song, a
It's
Roger
new
Scott song.
Got to get it in, get it out.
Wow.
So listen, here it is. It's a
tribute.
it's a minute and a half.
Extended
so
version.
you're going to hear a little bit of it, and then for the rest of it, you'll have to go to a paywall later on. When did I first notice my hair loss? Honestly, probably about 5 or 6 years ago. But the moment that it really got my attention was at the self-checkout at Walmart. I had to look up to see if the light was green or red because my item wouldn't scan. And right above me is the camera. Well, that camera showed the top of my head. After that, I started wearing hats more often. Eventually, I just decided, you know what? It is what it is. I'll shave it, live with it, or move on. But then I heard about Dr. Gary Petrus at the Petrus Center for Aesthetic Surgery and Hair Transplantation. Dr. Petrus offers a one-day hair transplant treatment with permanent natural results that last a lifetime. I'm still going to wear hats because I like hats, but it'll be nice knowing I've got a head of hair under there. I'm Roger Scott, and if you've been thinking about doing something about hair loss, call the Petrus Center for Aesthetic Surgery and Hair Transplantation, 4137 JFK, Suite A, North Little Rock. Call 501-614-3052 or visit drpetrus.com. Go see what your options are. It might just give you that renewed confidence, too.
Around here, reputation matters. That's why homeowners and business owners turn to the professionals at CertaPro Painters for their painting projects. From detailed residential painting to professionally managed commercial projects, our crews deliver craftsmanship that protects your investment and enhances curb appeal. Spring weather won't last forever, and neither will the open slots on the schedule. If painting is on your list this year, now's the time. Call CertaPro Painters or visit CertaPro.com and reserve your spring project today. That's Certa with a C. CertaPro Painters. That's painting happy.
Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union is celebrating America's 250th birthday, and you get the gift of historic auto loan rates. Get rates as low as 1.776% on 24, 25, and 26-year models for new or used or refinanced. Plus, you can take the summer off from your loan payments with 90 days no pay and financing for up to 84 months. This is a limited time offer, so hurry and apply securely online at alcoacommunityfcu.org. Alcoa Community FCU, serving 15 counties in central Arkansas.
This is the Pigskin Preacher, bringing you the word. John M. Perkins grew up in Mississippi, a black man coming up under the Jim Crow rules. He was emotionally overwhelmed seeing his 4-year-old son smiling beatifically as he sang about Jesus' love for the children of the world, and he started accompanying him to church. It was a revelation to see blacks and whites worshiping together, and from that moment, Perkins worked to lift people out of poverty and share with them the Word of God. As he recently passed away at the age of 95, many the world over paused to acknowledge a life well lived. As a coffee nut, I absolutely love Double B's coffee. A state-of-the-art innovative process brings you a piping hot of Orinoco goodness. You pick the bean, you pick the grind, and you pick what the finished product is. Double B's, where you gas it, grab it, and go. That's Double B's.
What's on tap? Brought to you by Flyway Brewing. It's always open season at Flyway Brewing, serving 2 Central Arkansas locations, North Little Rock, and now open in Breckenridge Village. Check out current promotions at flywaybrewing.com. Flyway Brewing. Follow the migration. We encourage you to wet your beak responsibly.
everybody. This is NFL Hall of Famer Dan Hampton, and I love hanging out with Baz and the boys on the Buzz. Tune in every morning so you can get the news just like I do.
For more than a decade, Chris Kane has graced the airwaves at KATV Channel 7 as weekend sports anchor with Steve Sullivan, and then later news anchor and personality on KATV's Daybreak Morning Show. He's the current MC of the prestigious Miss Arkansas pageant. He's guest hosted every show on the Buzz, and he's an expert on solar power. But today, it's all about Mayhem. Brought to you by Trader Bill's. Check out their new line of pontoon boats in Hot Springs and off I-30 in Little Rock, and get out on the water.
Get your morning started right.
All right, so we found the hockey call, which is crazy.
Friday night is when it happened.
So we've got that call, which is great. We've got the horse racing call, which is great, and we've got two. Have we heard Phil's yet? We haven't heard the baseball call from Phil for the game.
Yeah, I've only heard the TV broadcast.
My dear friend says, good morning. I love you. I think when you tap your foot, it moves your whole body. It looks like you're having a tremor. Roger makes fun of me when I shake sometimes.
I don't make fun of you. I just pointed out to you that I see it.
Jessica does too.
Well, then no. All we do is take advantage of it. But I always
you
give
do it
you
all the time.
No. I just give you a bottle of ketchup if I'm using it. Hey, hold this a second. Oh, horrible. I mean, horrible. It's water-based. You know I love you. Listen, it's
you know
there.
What?
Now you're shaking the legs the other
hours
the
Holocaust last night.
And you've had no sleep, and you're all over the place like that. So don't get me wrong. You think that's crazy. Watch him go. The one thing, every time he has to turn in his vehicle, and this is no joke, every time he has to turn in his vehicle to get another one, at Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, it's not because he's crossed that 3,000-mile marker. It's because the steering wheel has been dented by the way he beats on it to stay awake. And let me tell you this, it works. It works. David, go ahead, Chris.
Well, and I was just going to say, some people get self-conscious when people point things out about them, right? They stop, like, all of a sudden. I am too. If someone points something out, it's like, hey, you keep scratching behind your ear right there. I'm stopping. Yeah. Basil's like, nope, still shaking. He doesn't care. He's pushing right through it. He's like, nope, don't care at all. Point out whatever you want.
Elvis had shaky legs.
He sure did. Made him a lot of money.
Yeah, there we go.
Of course, he outlived it. David, this song brought to you by...
Oh, here we go.
This is it.
This is going to be it. We'll put it out later.
Cannot wait.
But bear with it. It's 4:45 in the morning, 5 o'clock. When I'm starting to scream this out. I actually...
You recorded this morning?
Yes, this morning. Had to write it yesterday when I get a message from our leader and says, I know, verbatim. Let's see what it was. Just for the heck of it, which is fine.
I was not. Yeah,
had you not done it, I wouldn't have done
it. That's what
I'm sure you're at 3 o'clock, and I hadn't get started. I mean, I still had some pruning to do and everything. I'm sure you're prepared to sing Cherie Laveau tomorrow to ML song, and I went, well, fill me in. What the hell?
How did you say it? What did you say?
Fill me in, Broseph. That was at 3 o'clock, and at 3:01, I went, gotcha.
All I was talking about, I was just going to have him play Marie Laveau and just say the name over the. That's what I meant. But Roger goes, no, I'm a professional.
I didn't expect that.
I'm bringing you the big daddy.
Sing it if you know it.
But it's such a cool song anyway.
It is. Sing it if you know it, Christian.
Way out in Churchill Downs, where the fast horses go, lived a lady trainer named Cherie Laveau. She had a long shot coat named Golden Tempo, and all the smart money said that horse is too slow. She just grinned, yeah, right, another favorite done gone. Golden Temple logged near last in the field, while bettors all thought the outcome was already sealed. But Jose Ortiz came a-rolling down below, past every horse in that run for the rose, singing, yeah, another favorite done gone.
Bear with a little bit more, we get it out of the way.
She lives down back where the fast ponies train, with a stopwatch coffee cup and a horse track brain. 25-1 and still cool as can be. First woman trainer winner in Derby history.
Oh, nice
Now,
line
Cherie
there.
DeVoe, how'd you pull off that trick? Your Golden Tempo horse here got mighty quick. Wasn't given a chance and still outran the crew. Now every owner wants to hire you. They're calling, no crap, another favorite done gone.
There it is.
Unbelievable.
Fantastic.
There it is.
Christian will need to get that out today, and we'll do it with a
There it is. It's done.
Cool picture of Cherie and the horse.
Yes.
And these things, they have a life to to themselves. The last time he did that was American Pharaoh.
Yeah.
And that was
we all know what happened
that
then.
thing took off.
We do. We called the Hogs, Mr. President, in Times Square.
American Pharaoh, one of the greatest, fastest, not slow. We call him the fastest horse, maybe of all time. He won the Arkansas Derby, too. Little known race down in Hot Springs. We love Hot Springs.
Did you see Kelly Bass getting after Wally? So Wally, apparently, Kelly Bass took a shot at Wally Hall.
For what?
Because Wally, he writes, the fastest 2 minutes in racing. It's supposed to be the most exciting 2 minutes in racing. You can't have – Kelly's saying you can't have a faster – 2 minutes is 2 minutes. Oh. But Wally's always had that wrong and continues to do it.
Oh, I didn't catch it.
That's what he was saying. Yeah, I didn't either. Because I think that there's another one. There's another time. What is the other one that says it's the most exciting – maybe that's it. I thought there was one other.
Well, the fastest 2 minutes in sports.
Well, the most exciting 2 minutes. The fastest, that's what he's saying.
Yeah. It can't be the time is time.
Time is time.
Yeah, you can't
make it faster than
2 minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes can't be accelerated.
I get you. Okay.
Kelly's saying nobody will check Wally. Nobody.
Well, you know what? I didn't catch it.
I know.
I'm not. Wally Hall.
Yeah.
Can say what he wants.
Hey, I would have endorsed that line. Hey, Chris, you're right. Roger Scott did that short notice. Wait, listen, the people in Oaklawn, Wayne heard that. That may be the new. That may be played throughout the halls of.
AI's got nothing on Roger Scott.
Hey, Rick Springfield,
you are incredible.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much.
7 o'clock. Don't go away.
See, if you're going to build a pool, tennis court, get dozens of fitness machines, indoor basketball court, pickleball court, it's going to cost you about $12.3 million. Don't have it? That's okay. Join the Little Rock Athletic Club or Racket Club. People will witness the fitness.
Serious injuries happen every day. If it happens to you, don't wait. Dial 8. Dial 8 for Rainwater, Holt, and Sexton. 888-8888. Anywhere in the state, dial 8. We've got you covered, Arkansas. Responsible attorneys Michael Rainwater and Bob Sexton.
Your heart works hard for you every day. Are you taking care of it? UAMS Health makes it easy with our heart health screening. For just $99, you will receive a heart CT scan, cholesterol and glucose testing, kidney and blood pressure assessments, plus stroke risk screening, all with same-day results. If you're over 35 or have a family history of heart disease, this screening is for you. Healthy heart, healthy you, healthy future. Call UAMS Health at 501-603-1222. That's 501-603-1222.
Country music star and Arkansas native Joe Nichols joins Morning Mayhem each week, courtesy of D3 Auto Sales, Arkansas's #1 independent used car dealership, specializing in level and lifted trucks. D3Autosales.com.
Get your popcorn ready. We've got the entertainment right here on 103.7 The Buzz, KABZ Little Rock. Buzz News with KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
UAMS hosted its annual Be a Part of the Cure Walk at War Memorial Stadium this weekend. Saturday's event honored cancer survivors, remembered loved ones taken by cancer, and raised money for cancer research. People could take part in 1K and 5K walks and enjoy fun activities with the community. And also, looking ahead, UAMS and its new partner are working to help Arkansans with Alzheimer's and dementia. UAMS and the Alzheimer's Association have established a resource center in Springdale. Officials say it provides patients and their families the necessary support and educational resources to the community. The hope is for more resource centers to become a model of how patients are helped around Arkansas. There is an open house at the resource center today from 2 to 4 p.m. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KARK's Gary Burton Jr. Have a great Monday, everyone.
Out of Bounds Hotline on 103.7 The Buzz is presented by D3 Auto Sales, Arkansas's #1 independent used car dealership, specializing in level and lifted trucks. D3AutoSales.com.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It's going to be a mostly sunny, warm, and breezy Monday. High of 82, southwest winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. Tonight, though, there will be increasing clouds and a chance of showers and thunderstorms. About a 30% chance of rain tonight and a low of 62. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
Tune in each week to Out of Bounds to hear from Lone Oak Steel Eaves. Omaha is the goal, and we're looking for a great season. Steel Eaves is brought to you by Stephen Elmore with Shelter Insurance. For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Stephen Elmore or give him a call at 501-537-0959.
Hey, it's Christian Weaver with a question for you. Does pain in your back, knees, elbows, or other joints have you saying no to doing the things you love? No golf, no pickleball, no basketball, no long walks? That's what chronic joint pain does. It starts deciding your life for you. You know what I'm talking about? Crippling joint pain that dictates your day and steals your independence. Too many people like you are told to live with it, rely on pills, or accept invasive surgery as the only options. Well, I've got good news for you. QC Kinetics can help you say yes to the life you want. QC Kinetics offers regenerative treatments that use healing agents from your own body to help revitalize damaged joint tissue. And instead of just masking the symptoms, their treatments address the root cause of the pain. I'm talking about long-lasting relief with no surgery, no drugs, and no downtime. Take the first step toward a pain-free life by scheduling a free consultation with QC Kinetics. Tell them Christian Weaver sent you. Call 501-393-1159. That's 501-393-1159. 501-393-1159.
Take it from Arkansas greats Joe Klein and Pat Bradley.
The big national sports apps are now in Arkansas, taking over Oaklawn and Bentley, which are no longer local,
making Bet Saracen the only real local app.
Still Arkansans' fan fave.
Plus, Bet Saracen is still the official sports betting app of many of the state's colleges and universities.
Bet Saracen, built by Arkansans for Arkansans.
Bet with Arkansans. Bet with Bet Saracen.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-MY-RESET.
Roger Scott for Gravely Mowers here, working hard once again to make sure my lawn is lush, weed-free, and beautiful. And by working hard, of course, I mean watching Zach Eby mow it for me. Zach, tell the good folks hello. Hello. That's enough. Pay attention because you missed a spot. What he didn't tell you is that you can take your very own Gravely Mower home today at 0% interest over 48 months. That's right, 0% interest on both residential and commercial mowers. Now, Zach, tell them where they can go and get their very own Gravely Mower.
Well,
dude, just mow. F.L. Davis in Greer's Ferry or Gravel Ridge Small Engine in Jacksonville.
Hello, folks. It's Frank Fletcher from the Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram store right here in Sherwood. Well, you know, I looked this up, and we've been in business since 1989. That's a long time. You know, many dealers have come and gone. We believe our pricing policy and our service after the sale have served us well. As you know, folks, we post our sale prices, which we call green tags, right on the windshield. This way, everyone gets the same price, and there's no hoops or no negotiations to jump through to get to the bottom line. I don't like saying so many thousands off. That's very confusing. Off of what? And does that affect my interest rate? So I like to keep things simple. My promise is this: we will not be undersold. We value your time and your decision. Come visit us in Sherwood on Royden Road, or check us out with our green tag pricing on FletcherDeals.com. Thank you.
Mother's Day is Sunday, May 10th, and you can make it unforgettable with something truly special from Tipton & Hurst, Arkansas's premier florist for over a century. Tipton & Hurst is your most trusted source for gorgeous floral arrangements, fine gift baskets, and high-quality blooming plants. If you're looking for something to brighten your Mother's Day, Tipton & Hurst has you covered. Shop at locations in Little Rock, North Little Rock, Conway, Pine Bluff, and Rogers, or enjoy the convenience of delivery right to Mom's doorstep. Don't miss out on this opportunity to show your mother how truly special she is. Call 501-666-3333 or visit TiptonHurst.com today.
The seasons are always changing, but one thing should stay the same: the comfort of your home. Let the heat and air professionals at B.R. McGinty keep your family warm in the winter and cool in the summer. Call today.
B.R. McGinty, yeah.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs studio.
Oh my goodness me!
Here are David Bazzel.
He's got Vincent Ontavarello out.
Roger Scott.
I don't know Chicken Pygmy Baseball Wall.
And Justin Moore.
That's how a pro chef would tell you to eat it.
All right, 7:06. I still, Roger, I don't know why this thing sounds a little muffly.
David,
does it sound the way to you?
A little. Yeah, that's why mine was lower this morning when we started.
Well, now you're going to be hosting co-hosting with RJ, right?
That's
The
right.
Zone.
Yes.
Well,
We're
when you
filling
guys
in.
get in here and you start doing, are you going to run the board or Hockey?
I'm going to let Hockey do it.
Okay, and we'll find
even
out.
though it's new, I haven't run the new
Oh,
board.
it's all the same. It's all the same. The
Okay,
only
okay.
difference is that, for me anyway, is to cue something up.
Cue it up.
You have to have the headphones on. And you cue it here. It's not just coming out of the speaker like it used to.
Oh, okay.
So you got to put it on here. You can cue it then. The only other issue on that one is I don't understand. It does seem muffled.
Yeah, it does.
But
it seems like the levels coming out of here aren't
maybe
as
it's
loud.
quieter. Maybe it's filtered. Maybe that's the term. I don't know what it is.
Haven't gotten any complaints on it.
No,
It's
no,
good.
no.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, no.
And
It's not
sometimes
that.
when we got the new board last week, I was getting some messages saying, "Hey, it sounds like your audio's a little hot."
I had a trivia
low."
question
Yeah.
last week, and let me ask you this.
Yeah.
25 years ago, this food product is making a comeback right now after it first debuted in 1971 or so.
Cottage cheese.
No. Because of the meat shortage.
Ooh, meat shortage.
This boxed food product. What was it? Yeah. Hamburger Helper.
Oh,
because of the prices
yes.
now, it's coming all back. Well, to my point on these microphones,
Love Hamburger Helper.
I'm not used to these being as filtered and being clean. Like I grew up with a Hamburger Helper fettuccine Alfredo. I thought that was the stuff.
So
then
good.
when I had real Italian fettuccine, it went right through me.
Say something, Christian.
Hello.
Yeah, you sound
He's clear.
You sound. We sound muffled on our deal. Again, I don't know what it is. If we, you know what I told Roger, start pushing buttons, pushing buttons. And he'll figure it out. At some point, he'll hit it. If you want to be a part of the show, 661-103-70. We want to thank Trader Bills for sponsoring Chris. I don't know if we're going to hear from Pat Bradley today or not. We've got Cannon McCosial brought to you by Ortho Arkansas on the 9 o'clock hour. Yeah. We got Graffiti at 8:30 brought to you by Fence Brokers. And Bill Vickery calling in from
we've got
New
to
York,
finish the lyric. We got to
brought to you by Chevy Dealers of Arkansas. Yes, somebody says, matter of fact, Christian, somebody says, text me about the tickets I won from Finish the Lyric 2 weeks ago. So there you go. Somebody says Baz's mic is way too low.
I can't help it.
Yeah, just look on it.
It's nothing that I can do. I tell you what, can you? And I'm sorry, I'm not sorry because I think it's just filtered.
You sound clear there when you're right up on it. But
how about now?
Let's see here. I always thought, but we won't read that one just in case. There we go. That's better.
I hear it.
That's better.
It's clearer now.
So now you know.
Yeah.
He's turned it all the way up.
That's all I'm doing. I'm just.
Am I in the
It's
red?
crisp.
Am I in
crisp.
the red?
You're not in the red. Justin's not. Acre's not here this week, but he's listening.
Roger,
that might have been his drone in my backyard.
Let's hit some messages here. Roger, I'm going to try to make it a Trivia Tuesday. Is there a fee to play or cover charge?
No. No fee, no charge, no nothing. All you got to do is just come and be willing to have fun.
Here's one. Hey, guys, where can I get one of the Morning Mayhem posters with Ella on it? We have not done posters for Ella McDowell yet, but we might in time. We did that for Brie Ellis last year, so those were pretty cool. People are loving Roger's song that he did.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yes.
We'll play it again at some point.
Yeah,
What was the turnaround time?
We'll play it in this hour.
What was it? When did you text him about
I
this
texted him
originally?
yesterday afternoon.
Yesterday
sometime.
afternoon?
Yeah.
So you wrote it
about
last
3.
night? You wrote it last night.
Yeah, before I went to bed.
And then
yeah.
you recorded it this morning
I recorded
at
this
4
morning.
a.m.
That's right.
Outstanding.
5
That's
a.m.
what it sounded-
4:45.
sorry. That's what it sounded like.
That's
Incredible.
Here's one from the 501. Congrats to the Arkansas Tech men's baseball team for making it to the GAC Championship Series at home beginning this Friday against East Central Oklahoma. It's a 3-game series Friday and Sunday, if necessary, at Bazzel Field in Russellville. I didn't know that's what it was called.
Congrats.
Somebody said, please play Phil's Call. Have we played that yet?
We haven't played it yet.
So if you missed it yesterday, you had a freshman, Christian Turner, 19 years old, with a walk-off homer. They were down 4-3, 1 out. I think it was Souza that had like 9 foul balls to get on base. Dave Van Horn said that was a key, at bat. And then the freshman steps up. I don't think he'd had a hit since Alabama series. And so the most unlikely of heroes gets it done and gets the series win against Oklahoma. The Razorback women beat Texas for the first time ever in Austin, and they get the series
Defending champs, yeah.
Yeah, it's really, I mean, it's a really positive feel for this weekend. I mentioned ULR won their series of the weekend, and I'll hit a couple of others. Today is National Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. You a Star Wars guy, Chris?
Yes, I actually watched the first A New Hope yesterday with my son, yesterday afternoon.
So you're a Star Wars.
Star Wars.
You're Star Wars versus Star Trek, right?
Yes, absolutely.
It's National Bird Day. What's your favorite bird, Raj?
I'd have to say the state bird of Arkansas, the mockingbird.
Okay.
What about you, Chris?
I'm going with the cardinal.
The cardinal. What about you, Christian?
That's a hard question to answer. There's so many birds.
There's so many great birds out there.
Yeah.
We love a good hummingbird, don't we? Look how
what is it?
Hawks are cool.
Love a good hummingbird.
Hawks are pretty cool.
Yeah. What is the most famous? What is the most famous bird in sports? Yeah, eagle is
sports.
Eagle.
Maybe Cardinals. Yeah. Is there another one?
I'll tell you what.
Blue Jays.
There's an underrated bird that I don't think it's enough.
Oriole.
And down in
Orioles
are awesome. Yeah. There's an underrated, and it is a sport. It's a mascot of a team in North Florida, UNF. They are the Ospreys.
Ospreys.
You know what Ospreys is?
Okay. All
they are
right.
incredible. They dive like a couple of feet down
Not
into
a crane.
the ocean.
Not a crane.
And pick up fish.
Yeah.
They're incredible birds.
They're fantastic.
Yeah,
they are. Well, speaking of Cardinals, real quick, I was at a couple of ball games at Junior Deputy over the weekend for James Hell, my little 6-year-old grandson. I guess that's at 6 and 5, maybe. I don't know what their team is. But anyway, one of their coaches, Robert Cascio, his son Baker's on that team. He's an attorney here in Little Rock, Robert Cascio, and he listens to the show. So thank you very much, Robert Cascio.
Yeah, it was. I drove by there, and it was so packed. You know the Junior Deputy right there on Cantrell. Mm-hmm. It's been there forever, and they've got like 3 or 4 little fields, and it is jam packed with cars. And,
shout out. Thank y'all.
661-1037 if you want to be a part of the show. Also, by the way, a National Orange Juice Day and National Firefighters Memorial Day. So,
orange juice, pumice, or no? Pulp, not pumice. Pumice is in your. I think it's in your soap.
Soap,
yeah. Pulp.
So no pumice. Pulp.
No pulp. Will you go pulp?
I'll go light pulp. I'm cool with the light.
I'll
pulp.
do a little light
I'll
pulp.
Go light pulp.
I like a little light pulp.
Congratulations to Oaklawn for wrapping up their season this weekend, and they did the little Old Lang's.
Did they?
Yeah.
Happy Trails.
No, it's the.
It is Old Lang's Eye.
Yeah. At the very end, the horses all face the crowd, and they do it for the last time. They're the only one that does it in the country. But again, another Oaklawn horse finishes a win, place, or show in a Triple Crown race, and really you could have won that thing. And let me tell you, Acre came out the other day and just said, "No, there's no way he's going to win. Nope, has no chance." I mean, and I'm telling you, it was because he knew what we were going to do. We were going to wear that out just like we did the
cow,
the basketball. Yeah. And so it came so close. And I saw where he retweeted something and said, I underestimated, that how good that horse was. It was a strong closing.
No, he had to. Listen, that was a great preemptive to stop us from jumping all on him, which is obviously is not going to happen.
Are you surprised it took this long to have a female trainer win the Kentucky Derby? I don't know how many female trainers there are.
I don't know. That's
probably
the thing. I just don't know how many there are.
Probably the good old boy club, isn't it?
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, and that's where she started her. She apparently got a lot of training under a lot of good trainers, and then she ended up buying, starting her own.
But you know what?
Deal.
This could be the impetus of more of them getting in there, or maybe we've heard them, and it's somebody just think what with the lineage, because I think I heard of because 2 horses scratched. I want to know this: how come 2 horses scratched, or at least a horse scratched?
Well, you saw one of them.
18. So 18 horses in the field, but one horse had the number 22 or 23. I didn't catch all that. But 18 of those horses have Secretariat
I saw that.
18 of the 19.
Did you see how one of them was scratched? He he jumped up and threw the jockey off him and fell on his side, fell on his back.
Hasn't every Kentucky Derby winner had Secretariat's lineage or something in it?
I don't know. I don't know how far you go back. I'm looking at online right now to see if I have any of Secretariat in me.
Yeah, I saw that stat. Right, I thought, wow, that's interesting.
That's pretty wild. Yeah, but anyway, as far as the ladies go, this right here. She's now, people are going to look at her like they did, his name, McVay with the Rams, when he was the youngest coach. Yeah. Let's go to him. Let's see what's happening.
They will be paying attention to her because not that they have been female. There's female trainers. Right. Frank he's got a female trainer that worked for him.
Well, we see a lot of ladies at Oaklawn all the time. I don't know what their position is. They could be trainers. I just don't know.
But they haven't won.
Sure.
Won the Kentucky Derby before. I take that back. One other woman had won one of the Triple Crown races, I think, a couple years ago, but it was not the Kentucky Derby.
So is Secretariat the first and only female owner, or have there been more female owners?
That's a good question. I don't know.
All right, speaking of Secretariat, officially sired 663 registered foals.
Wow.
Stud career began back in 1974 and ended.
So did Bazzel.
Concluded when he died in 1989.
Coming up in a few minutes, we will.
He was 14.
We will replay.
Legal.
We will replay Roger's amazing song.
Thank you, David.
You
for
know,
giving that
it's like Justin Moore. You know, you turn around and look. There's Justin Moore's hit his 14th #1 hit, and all of a sudden,
Thank you.
You know, all of a sudden, next thing you know, Roger goes, "Whoa!
Stop.
There is a historic song." It makes me want to play American Pharaoh too. You know, and
He played it last week. I heard it. It sounded as good as it did when we all first heard it.
Let's play. Let's hear some sound. Let's go ahead, Christian, if we can. Let's play the Phil Ellison for those that hadn't heard his call. He takes a little bit different angle at what he says. The other guy from the National. Of course, you know, Phil knows all these guys personally.
Sure.
So I think there's a much more personal feel to it when Phil makes the call.
Sure.
Plus, he's the voice of the Razorbacks. But let's hear that. It was a great call by Phil.
The pitch to Turner is hit in the air to right center field. It's hit deep. Back is Mosley. Kristen Turner is the hero. And the Hogs have won it on Turner's second home run of the year. Oh, my goodness. This one belongs to the Razorbacks. Pinch. It's Kristen Turner with a huge moment. They'll mob him at the plate. The Hogs take 2 out of 3. And they will not hold the Hogs from the third base dugout. Now they're going to celebrate right in front of Ole Miss. Enjoy that scene, Rebels. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness me.
So that's a great call. Let's go ahead and back to back. Let's go ahead and play this with the one that was on TV. Listen to the crowd. The crowd's a little bit, you can hear it a little bit more in the TV broadcast, if you will.
Turner battling. And he drives it high to right center field. Federico back at the wall. It's gone! A walk-off winner!
Listen to the crowd.
Christian Turner!
They just let it play out. Let the net sound go.
Love it.
And they're celebrating right in front of the Ole Miss dugout, too. That was pretty cool. Yeah. So we got 2 great calls there. Do we have the crazy call from the hockey game?
We do not have that yet.
You found
I
it.
sent that to Christian.
I haven't got to grab it yet.
Yeah, that one is the guy. Where is he?
It was Friday night.
Yes.
It was the Canadians and the Lightning in overtime in Montreal.
Yeah.
And no goals have been
And
scored all game.
it was from the Canadian?
No, it was from the Lightning.
It was from the Lightning.
It was from the
side.
It forced Game 7.
Did we get the answer?
Okay, I was looking for the Canadian call.
No.
Okay, it was the Lightning call.
It was a Lightning.
Yeah, he sort of loses his mind there, Roger. Now, did we
yeah.
get whatever question he threw out at us?
So, Christian, say the question again in the break.
What is the nickname of the Canadians? The Montreal Canadiens, what is their other nickname?
And it's an H.
Yeah, it
starts with an H.
Oh, it's a Montreal
It's French.
Canadiens. Heck you.
Close. Baz?
I have no idea. I have no clue.
Is it a food? Have we heard the word before?
Yeah, well, give us a
go
hint.
French.
It's short for a French word, so probably haven't heard the name before.
Okay, it's short for a French word.
Yeah, it's a nickname for a French word.
Okay,
but it's what instead of saying "Go Canadians," they say "Go."
Yeah, they're maybe more commonly referred to as this by their fans.
Yes,
Hairpin Harlands, Habs.
What?
HABS.
What does that mean?
I believe it's short for habitant.
Yeah,
which
les
is,
habitants.
Yeah, which is like Canadians, habitants.
They're the
like
habitants
Go
of.
Habs. Yeah.
I feel like Doc Holliday. I hate him more now.
They're
What
playing
in the world?
Buffalo in the next round.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's a great answer.
Hobble what?
Les habitants.
Yeah.
They're like.
Now I know I hate him.
That's so because they were the first habitants of New
of the
France
country,
or whatever. Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
So that's their nickname.
Well, they got beat on this call the other day. Now, let's go ahead now. For those who missed it, this is Roger doing. Tell you what, let's do this. We're going to have some fun. Let's play back to back. Let's go American Pharaoh, and then go your new call. This is Roger. This one may take off. This can maybe take off.
This is
now, American Pharaoh.
Well written.
American Pharaoh was well produced. He had a big band behind him and an orchestra and all that. So you can tell how clean it is. This one he had to do on short notice. If you don't have it handy, Roger, it's okay. I just thought if you had it handy, you could play it.
Well, and I think it speaks to the talent when you can do something like this on short notice. Not American Pharaoh, like you said, American Pharaoh, a lot of production, which was warranted, and I think deserved. This one, less than 12-hour turnaround.
Yeah, I mean, the American Pharaoh was a 100-piece band. It was really impressive.
Here we go. In stereo.
American Pharaoh, you won the Triple Crown. American Pharaoh, and now you're Hall of Fame bound. Church of Pimlico, Belmont track, you got out in front and you never looked back. Across the board when places show, you did it upright, you got 3 in a row. Oh, Pharaoh,
yeah,
you won at Oaklawn too. American Pharaoh, a champ through and through.
Woo! That's outstanding. So that was that one that really climbed the charts big time in whatever year that was.
It really did. And not too much longer.
American Pharaoh,
I'm gonna have an all equine album.
American Pharaoh, now you're Hall of Fame bound.
Could you retro?
That's the album.
Could you do the Smarty Jones? Could you go deep into the horse
could.
racing history?
Listen,
Secretary.
He just wrote this song here is about history. This first female ever to win.
That's exactly
so
right.
for your album, for your what would you say you're gonna have a whole?
It'd be the equine. Yeah, what would you call equine? It'd be an equine album. What's another word? What's what's an alliteration for equine?
Yeah,
equine. Okay.
Let's hear it. Here we go.
Here we go. Sing it if you know it. Hold on, wrong one. Hold on. Let's pull it up here on 3, 2.
By the way, this is Bobby Bear is the version we know.
Bobby Bear, yeah.
Marie Laveau.
Way out in Churchill Downs, where the fast horses go, lived a lady trainer named Cherie DeVoe. She had a long shot coat named Golden Tempo, and all the smart money said that horse is too slow. She just grinned, yeah, right. Another favorite done gone.
She just screamed, yeah, right.
Golden Temple logged near last in the field, while bettors all thought the outcome was already sealed. But Jose Ortiz came a-rolling down below, past every horse in that run for the rose, singing, yeah! Another favorite done gone.
Everybody, all together, here we go.
She lives down back where the fast ponies train, with a stopwatch coffee cup and a horse track brain. 25-1 is still cool as can be. First woman trainer winner in Derby history.
That's it. That's a lot.
Now, Cherie DeVoe, how'd you pull off that trick? Your Golden Tempo horse got mighty quick. Wasn't given a chance and still outran the crew. Now every owner wants to hire you. They're calling, no crap, another favorite done gone. Woo!
There it is. Outstanding. Great work.
Thank you, guys.
You know what? It's the equivalent of me. You've seen me square up on some great running backs in the past.
Yeah.
Take them down for a loss.
Oh, yeah.
Roger, it's just exactly, boom,
Yeah.
pow, it's going down.
Listen, it's all I can do. I can't hang a floating shelf.
A couple things here.
I hope you enjoy that. We'll post it later.
Incredible.
And just for Buzz subscribers, there's no paywall.
Oh, wow.
Jeff and Hot Springs. Let me get through some of our messages here. I got a bunch of them from the Middleton Heat and Air text line. Jeff says you have to get your Oaklawn folks to hook you up with that trainer.
Yeah.
Her reaction on air to the song would be solid gold. Yeah, she's gonna hear that song.
She's gonna hear that song. She's out there
somewhere. She's gonna hear that song. It will get
happening.
there sooner or later. Someone says you've already mentioned this. Roger Scott needs to be inducted into the Arkansas Entertainer Hall of Fame.
Please, there's no money in it.
He's not already?
Yeah, how about that?
Oh, man.
Someone says here from the 573, I always thought Bobby Joe's wife experienced the most exciting 2 minutes.
Ow!
Let's see here. Hey, guys, where can I get one of the Morning Mayhem posters? I've already mentioned that one. Let's see here. Hummingbirds are my favorite.
Hummingbirds are cool.
They are.
Big fan.
Yeah,
Big fan.
yeah, they're
I don't know how
amazing.
many times we tried to make our own sugar water.
They're amazing. They're amazing birds. Shout out to the Haskell Fire Department. I mentioned today was National Firefighters Memorial Day. Saturday at the UALR Little Rock game, Corky's had a special you could eat for $15. Wow, it was great. Plus Trojans won. That's from Charlie Coleman. Charlie Coleman and Tim Glasscock and a few other folks cooked 350 steaks for the fundraiser for the Pfeiffer camp, Kiwanis camp the other day.
Wow.
We honored Sanford Tollett, who'd been doing it 50 years. And Roger, he was the first black drum major at Arkansas. There was only 35 black students at the time back in 1971, and he was a drum major, high stepper. Anyway,
very good.
He's impacted kids for 50 years. Congratulations to his retirement. Keith Jackson, Derek Fisher, all of them have been part of those camps. Yeah, really impressive there. Let's see here. Hudson Hall, the 15-year-old pickleball player from Little Rock. Remember, we interviewed him, Roger, last year.
Oh, yeah.
Won the gold in the 18U division of men doubles this weekend at the PPA Atlanta Pickleball Championship.
Wow.
Salute! What we're going to start doing, Chris, we're going to call it the Champion Salute.
Yes.
The top of the hour. Could be every day. Could be one day a week. If you've got somebody, especially kids, if you've got somebody that does something outstanding,
remarkable.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, if they just won a weekend game or something, and there's 1,000 tournaments that go on, within your league.
Right.
But if your team or your player or does something spectacular, we want to give a champion salute to that. So
Shout out. You know what? And over the weekend, I was thinking, I've got some pictures. I want to make sure I post them as well. The only pure
say it.
Trash by money and just gummies. Gummies is all it takes. Maybe a soda to go to a Little League baseball game. They're not worried about money. They're not talking NIL. They're not doing it. It's the only pure sport that's left that's not been hit by the NIL or any of that stuff. Just watching those guys. I hadn't seen any girls, so I say the guys. Just watching those guys out there do that when the coach is going, get out of the dirt! Stop playing in the dirt! I mean, and I think the banana team, Savannah Bananas, have an influence on some of the players.
Did you see what happened over the weekend with them?
With who?
They
were playing at Kyle Field or something,
they
weren't
played
they?
at Kyle Field in front of a record 102,000
Good night,
spectators.
Yeah, they
102.
They got it going.
Wow.
Rogers, as you talked about the junior deputy field with thousands of kids, I got to give props to, him, Zach Dunlap.
Yeah.
He's got Jetway Performances or Performance where he's got all these kids get to go and learn how to be in a band.
It's like an academy.
Yeah, like an academy.
Yeah.
And Justin and Kate's daughter, Klein, was performing. So I went down there to watch, and Ross and Amy Brown, their best friends, their daughter Chloe was in this thing. And it was impressive. Yeah. And so, I mean, it's all ages. And Roger, back in the day, you used to have to try to, you get your buddies together, try to play in a band. Well, now you've got it built in. We went to the Rev Room, and it was packed. It's like, wow, these kids are getting the experience anyway. So you mentioned junior deputy. Sure. Good job, Zach. Keep up the good work there. And I tell you, Justin's daughter, Klein can sing.
Yeah.
And so can Chloe. But I'm telling you, the Klein's got that Justin Moore. And I was telling Roger, she's that little place where you walk out in front.
She can project that voice out.
What's the little runway? It walks out into the middle.
The runway.
The
runway.
Yeah,
she went up there. She can tell, she's just learning to do all this stuff, and she walks up there.
Not shy.
A little shy, but
very cool.
It was very cool. Let's see here. Does Phil close his windows when calling the games? Most announcers do, so you cannot hear the crowd. I am not sure. Someone says here, Roger is the horse whisperer. Can we get a birthday shout out to Beckett Rimlinger?
Of course.
He's turning 7, and we listen on the way to school every morning. There you go. Happy birthday,
Beckett.
Yes. You have a Beckett, too.
I sure do. Beckett James Scott. He's a 7-year-old baseball player anyway.
Someone
Happy
says
birthday,
here,
Beckett.
we fish and play golf on the weekends. My youngest is 10. He shot 39 in 9 holes and caught a personal best in bass, 6.5 pounds, and caught 10 over 3 pounds. Pretty good weekend. Good job, young man. Here's one. Let's see. Shout out to the future Cardinals Blue 10 and under girls softball league team. And then listen. And then by the way, 77 hours for the hands on the truck. I think is what won.
And don't they get like every hour they get some
get a
kind
break.
of bathroom break or something? I think
Something
they have
like
to get
that.
yeah.
Maybe 15
every
minutes.
hour.
That's what
That's
I don't know.
that's excessive.
I could be overstating that. It may be less frequent.
That's excessive.
But they do get a certain amount of breaks. And they do have to stand the whole time, too, I was told. They can't, like, sit down or
77 hours.
Yeah.
Well, the worst part is if you lose. You've put all that time and effort into it.
Yeah, the second place has got to feel the
It's
worst.
like you come that far.
Yeah.
Someone says, speaking of Zach Dunlap, do you know that he was one of the signal play callers for Bobby Petrino back when Bobby was the head coach and used to hold up the signs? Is that right? I didn't think he played football. Did he play football? I have no idea.
I don't know.
Roger, we've met him before.
Yeah. Zach's been on the show. I'd have to ask him.
RJ says 79 hours and 30 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I tell you what, the bad part about that is spending that whole time and not winning that sucker. All right, 661-1037 is the number if you want to be a part of the show. We got Chris Kane here, brought to you by Trader Bill's. May have Pat Bradley coming up a little bit later. Bill Vickery from New York. We got Graffiti, brought to you by Fish Brokers. Camden Kojal, fresh off the big series win over Ole Miss. Somebody said here earlier, I'll take Mike Bianco's World Series over your little series win. You know what? Ours is coming. One of these days it's coming.
I love sports hate.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's so pure.
It is. It's so pure.
Roger, I'm going to be calling the Hogs at a London pub at 2 o'clock in the morning as the Razorbacks.
Will you be eating fish and chips?
I might. All right. Don't go away. 7:31.
Ten Fitness brings you Top 10 Tuesdays with The Zone. Each week, Justin will dive into a different Top 10 list and take your calls. Turn back the clock on gym prices.
This is Sports Center.
It was a big weekend for Arkansas baseball and softball. We'll start in baseball, where the Razorbacks got a series win over the Rebels of Ole Miss, winning Friday's game 12-2 in a 7-inning run rule before losing Saturday 11-4 and winning Sunday on a walk-off 2-run home run from freshman Christian Turner. Here was the call.
The pitch to Turner is hit in the air to right center field. It's hit deep. Back is Mosley. Christian Turner is the hero, and the Hogs have won it on Turner's second home run of the year.
Next up for Arkansas is hosting Oklahoma for a 3-game series starting on Friday. And softball took 2 out of 3 against Texas in their final regular season series, winning 2-0 on Thursday, 4-3 on Friday before losing 4-1 Saturday. Next up for softball is the SEC tournament. They'll take on the winner of Mississippi State and Kentucky on Wednesday. I'm Christian Weaver with the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
There will be a few clouds this morning, then a lot of sunshine, then clouds will increase later on this afternoon. But all in all, a mostly sunny, warm, and breezy Monday with a high of 82. Tonight, a chance of showers and thunderstorms, particularly after midnight, with an overnight low around 62. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Coming up Monday on Out of Bounds, it's a weekend recap brought to you by Fleet Management Services. We'll recap Arkansas Razorbacks baseball versus Ole Miss, get into how that series went, NBA playoffs, Stanley Cup playoffs. We'll see how it all shook out, MLB games, and UFL. Joe Klein will join us. It's all coming up Monday on Out of Bounds, 1 to 4, 103.7 The Buzz.
Hey folks, it's David Bazzel out here at Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood. When you need a new vehicle, go see my friends at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood. You'll find a great selection, the best deals, and the most competitive finance rates in Central Arkansas. They'll treat you like family. No games, no gimmicks, and no bogus markups on the sticker price. You'll get Frank Fletcher's best deal right up front, and they'll give you more for your trade. Folks, Frank Fletcher doesn't want to just sell you a car. He wants to be your dealer for life. If you want to do that, you have to listen to the customer, so you'll know what they want. Then you give them what they want without any hassle or stress. That's the secret of Fletcher Dodge's success. They listen to you and they treat you right without any hassles or headaches. Just tell them what you want and how much you want to pay. General Manager Chris Zippy Zender has been with Frank Fletcher for decades. He and his great staff know how to take care of a customer. So for the best selection, lowest price, and best buying experience, go see my friends at Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood, or you can shop them online at FletcherDeals.com. That's FletcherDeals.com. And make sure and tell them the boys from Morning Mayhem sent you. It's FletcherDeals.com.
Hey, it's Christian Weaver. Let's clear something up real quick. quick. There's this big myth out there that if your knees, hips, or shoulders hurt bad enough, surgery is your only option. A lot of people just accept that. But here's the truth. Surgery is not the only path to joint pain relief. QC Kinetics specializes in treatments that help your body revitalize damaged joint tissue naturally. That means no surgery, no pain pills, and no downtime. And check this out. Not only are they the nation's leader in regenerative therapy, they're also right here in Little Rock. They've already helped thousands of people, and it all started with a free consultation. Come in, talk about the pain you're dealing with and what you've tried before. They explain what's going on inside your joints and walk you through your options. No pressure, no obligation. Before you assume surgery is the answer, get the facts with a free consultation. Call QC Kinetics today, 501-393-1159. Appointments are filling up fast, so don't wait. Call 501-393-1159. That's 501-393-1159.
This is Miss Arkansas 2023 Corey Keller, and you're listening to Morning Mayhem on 103.7 The Buzz.
How the hell are you? Wyatt, I am rolling. Skin that smoke wagon and see what happens. I'm your huckleberry. You gonna do something or just stand there and bleed? Stand there and bleed. What daisy if you do? You're probably seeing double. I have 2 guns. One for each of you. You tell them I'm coming, and hell's coming with me, you hear? What the hell are you doing this for anyway? Wad up is my friend. Hell, I got lots of friends. I don't.
So, let's go. Bum, 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 bum. Spinning the records over there. DJ Roger Scott.
Yowza, yowza, yowza. Cheryl Lynn.
Who sings this?
Cheryl Lynn.
Oh, Cheryl Lynn, that's right. All right, 7:37. Chris Kane is with us today. Mike Hager just reached out here to the Arkansas State Police, said the recruiting portal is now open for Troop School, 2027 Troop School. So if that's something you want to do, call, reach out. We'll have Mike on at some point to talk about that.
And shout out Bill Rochelle as well, listening out there. Thanks, Bill.
So where the Travelers won yesterday, they beat the Wind Surge. Who is the Wind Surge? What is the Wind Surge? Do you know what the Wind Surge is?
Who'd they beat?
It's the Wichita Wind Surge. I was looking at some of the names, a couple of the players for the Travelers. They've got Charlie Pagalarini, along with Sammy Siana. I mean, they got all kind of cool names over there.
Those guys are about to be made.
You got the NBA playoffs going on.
Yeah, a couple of big series comebacks.
Yeah.
Sixers coming back against the Celtics to win that series down 3-1, and then the Pistons down 3-1 to Orlando, and they came back and won that series.
First time in 18 years, right?
I think there's only been 15 3-1 comebacks in the history of the NBA.
Incredible.
2 of them this year.
We're going to have, we'll try to get on Steve Qualls a little bit later, our NASCAR correspondent. I've been listening. I'm not a big NASCAR guy, but you know what I really enjoy is hearing these guys get mad on little walkie-talkie things. And they're cussing out.
It's so good.
It's so good.
It is.
That punk, blankety. I got a vent, Blake. And the guys, the managers or whatever, calm down.
Yeah, focus.
Yeah, focus. 661-1037.
Or it's just like in one of the clips that Christian's got in the opening, where it's Duvall going, I want you to hit the pace car.
Yeah.
Well, why do you want me to do that? Christian, just that. So he's just arguing back and forth.
Enjoyed going out to Benton, Roger, and watching the
your baby.
Yeah, it says 33rd. I think this is the 34th State High School Weightlifting Championship. Let me tell you, there were some heavy weights listed. There was a kid in the where is it at here? In the 220, which is what I was in high school. Power clean 350. It's what I clean in college. That is a huge amount of weight.
That's a huge boy.
Anyway, it was so cool to see those kids from all over the state there. Good job, Brad Harris.
Yeah.
And all the staff there at Benton. I love the fact that I told Roger, Chris, that Elkins and Mansfield started the school year with a state championship in football. They're both their first. And they end it with a state championship in weightlifting.
That is Baz. This is the peak for you because you pushed this 20 years ago, 30 years ago. You were saying this has got to be a bigger thing.
Do you think there's maybe a correlation?
Buck James talked about. Hey, Buck has been one of the biggest advocates for weightlifting his entire career. Hall of Fame coach.
It was fun to see. I know it takes a lot of time and commitment. So Brad and the people of Benton out there, thanks for doing that. I love seeing these kids and they're going, I'm going to try my personal best today. I'm going to try lifting 185, and maybe you're in the 123 class or whatever. And maybe you don't. Maybe you don't get, but it inspires you to come back and do more. Boy, that's a nice facility at Benton, by the way. It's got baseball, softball, and
for sure,
and football too. Yeah. By the way, you know who else I saw working out? Who's the stud running back for the Razorbacks that played his high school ball there?
Braylon Russell.
Yeah.
You saw him.
He was out there. He was out there training with a guy, and I thought, I mean, spring practice is over with. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, I saw the Marion running back committed over the weekend, right?
Well, Marion committed to Arkansas. We lost one at Park.
Yeah. But the Marion running back committed to Arkansas, right?
Yeah. You know, it's now every time I see these guys that commit, I've asked myself, I wonder how much he's getting. I wonder how much.
See, you wonder how much he's getting. I wonder how long is he staying?
Yeah, is he going to make it to campus?
Yeah, exactly.
Will he be there next year?
And what they're getting on the Cardinals down at junior deputy are just some Sour Patch candies. You know, they're not asking for
the last pure form of sport.
It's the last form of sport, my friend.
Junior deputy, right here.
Right there down
All right, so rock artists have never hit number one on the Billboard Top 100. Give me a few that you think. Springsteen is number 3. Very good.
Never hit number one?
No, Dancing in the Dark peaked at number 2 in 1984. So give me another one.
Wow,
the number one is a shocker.
Never made it to number 1.
Actually,
in rock and roll.
In rock and roll. Number 6 is a shocker. I mean, it's almost hard for me to believe.
Can I get a couple of them out of the way just to see? Yeah. Elton John, Billy Joel.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Just want to make sure.
I was thinking Billy Joel.
I would say almost all of the.
Rick Springfield.
No. Most of the rest of these are groups. Springsteen is the only individual.
ABBA.
ABBA's not on here. Think of rock.
AC/DC.
Yeah,
AC/DC is number 1.
Oh.
Never made number 1.
They never had a number 1. How in the world? Okay, I'll give you number 2. Black Sabbath.
What?
Yeah, with
they never had
Ozzy.
Springsteen number 3.
Wow.
Green Day number 4. Here's one that I'm shocked at.
What are these metrics?
Well, first of all, having the Sabbath and all those guys and
what are their metrics?
never making number 1, but they put out such a fan. And again, for me, I may not like anything that they do, but maybe one song. But there's some AC/DC, I don't know what you call them, heads out there, but they obviously rocked, rolled, and partied like crazy and toured, and are just.
All right, these next two, one
Pantera.
of them. One is a group that we hear.
Maroon 5.
Pantera didn't.
Maroon 5's not on there. This next one is a group that we hear at a lot of football games, especially up
Beatles
in the northern part.
I got it.
There's a particular song that's played at football games.
Yeah.
Especially up in Detroit.
In Virginia. Oh, Detroit.
The horse. Brady Bunch. No, the Brady Kids. They didn't make number 1. I think they made number 1. Is it that Horse Part 1 song you're talking about? It makes
America?
In their song about a young person that
Journey.
Journey, that's exactly right. Journey
just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit.
Thank you, Christian. Yes. Hey, not one number 1 hit on Journey. Not
that's
one. Now here's the next one that's just crazy.
Surprising.
This will be an easy one. They're still around, but they're all like in their 70s.
Beach Boys.
And they have to wear makeup.
Kiss?
Kiss never had a number 1.
Well,
never had a number 1. The rest of them, here you go. Led Zeppelin, number 7, A Whole Lot of Love, hit number 4. That's it. Metallica never hit a number 1. Nirvana never hit a number 1. And last but not least, this is just this list. Red Hot Chili Peppers never hit a number 1. So how about that? AC/DC, Black Sabbath, Bruce Springsteen. I can't believe Bruce Springsteen never had a number 1. But Kiss in the world. Oh, what's that right there? I thought Metallica, too. I thought Metallica would have. Oh, we'll go to break with this. What is this?
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Roger, on this day, 1932, who went down? Who went down in 32 on this day? Because of the end around with the prosecution. An end around with they got smart. And they put this guy down in 32.
1930.
Come on, you're an expert in this.
Alphonse.
That's exactly right. Al Capone. How'd they get him, Chris?
Tax evasion.
They got him with tax evasion.
Tax evasion.
How about that?
One of the deadliest.
All right, don't go away. If you want to be a part of the show, 661-1037, 745. This is David Bazzel for my bank, Simmons Bank. I love the fact that Simmons Bank started in Pine Bluff way back in 1903 with a little over $3,000 in deposits, and over the last 122 years, they've grown to 6 states, 200 locations, and $27 billion in assets. But the best thing is, they've never forgotten where home is. They're committed to helping Arkansans reach their dreams. Whether it's a home loan or money for home improvements, Simmons Bank wants to help. They can turn the equity in your home into a line of credit or help take your business to the next level. Just start by going online and opening an account at SimmonsBank.com. It's that simple. And if you haven't noticed, Simmons Bank is in the community because they live where you live. Simmons Bank Arena in North Little Rock, Simmons Bank Field at War Memorial Stadium, and Simmons Bank Field and Pavilions at UAPB. Just some of the venues that Simmons Bank supports. And congrats to Simmons for hosting the second Simmons Bank Championship presented by Stevens at Pleasant Valley Country Club. Another outstanding job. Well done. And if you haven't noticed, I am proud to call Simmons Bank my bank.
Jake Owen. Yeah, caught up in a southern summer, barefoot blues. Live in concert. Do you close your eyes? Does it make you laugh? Do the memories take you back? One night only. Way back when I was Jack and you were Jack. June 4th, Saracen Casino Event Center. Sunshine. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster. I can't be alone. Don't miss Jake Owen live.
Down south, a handshake means something, and we let our actions do the talking. The Brad Hendricks Law Firm is rooted in Southern tradition and grit. Southern-born and raised and Arkansas-based, Brad Hendricks is named a Mid-South super lawyer year after year. So for car and big truck wrecks, medical malpractice, wrongful death, bankruptcy, and Social Security claims, his law firm produces results. The Brad Hendricks Law Firm. Southern roots, serious results.
Hey guys, it's Dee Dee from Ava Bella Day Spa. Guess what's right around the corner? Yep, Mother's Day. And we have the special packages for you. The Mama Time for $100. All the way up to the Mom and Me, where 2 of you get to come into the spa. Go to avabelladayspa.com, click on Instant Gift Certificates. You can print it off or send it right to the recipient. Or come on in our shop, 301 North Shackleford Road, Suite C3. That's Ava Bella Day Spa.
Get ready for iFiesta at D3 Auto Sales in Desert, where they'll be celebrating Cinco de Mayo all day on Tuesday, May 5th. Not only will there be huge inventory specials on every vehicle, along with door prizes throughout the day, but also free tacos for everyone who comes by and signs in, courtesy of Tacos at Toto Madre. Bring the entire family. There'll even be a kids' fun zone with games. All previous and new customers are welcome to stop by. And did we mention free tacos for everyone? It's all happening at D3 Auto Sales in Desert on Cinco de Mayo.
Spring is here. Summer's right around the corner. It's get right time, y'all. You want to make the best of your summer and feel great doing it? Get them energy levels up right now. Get your mood in check and ramp up your sex drive. Do it now at Low T Center. Low T Center is the OG, y'all, the pioneer of the TRT game, and they've helped countless of men across the United States get their lives back. As I said, Low T Center is the OG of the TRT game. Part of that is the fact that they have the highest quality testosterone on the market. Pharmaceutical grade, never compounded. It's what we're talking about. With Low T Center, you know exactly what's going in your body. All providers are board certified and experts in their field. They know the right questions to ask, the right things to look for in your charts, and the right test to run to keep your TRT smooth and manage the side effects. Thinking of starting some Orlin, PT141, NAD+, GLP-1s, or other peptide therapies? Low T Center has a variety to offer you to help with healing, muscle tone, recovery, sleep, weight loss, and even hair and skin quality. Head to lowtcenter.com. That's lowtcenter.com and book your TRT appointment today.
Get in the conversation with Life and Feedback at 1037thebuzz.com. Presented on Out of Bounds by Chevy Retail Group. Chevy Colorado eats up the road with 5 available gears, and Silverado has the muscle to tow. Life and Feedback from Chevy Retail Group, Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
This is Darren McFadden. I listen to Baz, Justin, and Rod because they got their wood. Enjoy Mayhem on 1037 The Buzz.
I got about 5 things. First off, way to win the series. Yeah. Remember in the fall I said, can't go very far without freshmen. Can you? You got to have it. And I'm going to tell you something else. Souza had an amazing impact.
Souza!
And CT had a better one!
That's Van Horn.
Guys, enjoy a couple days off. Enjoy those finals. Get ready for next week. Hogs on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, Kozel's been usually doing that. Hogs on 3, 1, 2, 3. And then I tell you who else was great. Courtney Deifold talking to the Razorback women the other day was great. So, yeah, great weekend when the Razorbacks beat Ole Miss and Texas in men's and women's sports of any kind. And also congrats to the Trojans for winning their series. And so Zach Dunlap was mentioned. It was listening a while back, guys. He goes, it's true. So I was a student assistant and worked with the defense at Arkansas from 2008 to 2010. Actually went to the U of A to be a football coach before I got into music. I came in with Petrino, and there was Mallett's first season when Petrino was really setting the tone for the program. I signaled coverage for the defense. Fun times. How about that?
I bet he
can tell some stories, yeah.
Yeah, two different, the tales of two Petrinos.
Someone says, how can JM have 14 number ones and AC/DC never got one? Two different things. One is country and one is rock and roll.
I'm sure AC/DC has some number one rock hits, but not Billboard number one.
That's right.
Yeah,
Certainly could be that.
Oh, so that's a caveat. Well, that sucks.
Have you guys talked about Carius Kern and high-speed chase with Arkansas State Police? He's the kid, Roger, that was the number one player in the state. Doesn't go to Arkansas, goes to LSU this past year. Doesn't play a whole lot. Then when we try to get him in the transfer portal, he goes to Ole Miss. And what's the story on that? Is it something really bad?
What did he do?
Something, did he go like 1,000 miles an hour? Do you know, Chris?
I'm looking at it right now.
The other one is the Drake Lindsay kid, Roger. You know about him. He was the big 6'5" kid that was the grandkid of Lindsay. Legacy. They didn't offer him the scholarship, and he goes to Minnesota, and I think he's a starting quarterback, has done well. He got busted for possession of alcohol and a fake ID. Yeah.
Well, listen, if you'd like to chase down rogue Arkansans and Razorback players, they are having the Arkansas State Police Training School going on right now. You too could chase them down.
Yeah, I almost blurted here, and I almost did that.
I almost did too.
Yeah,
You're not supposed to, right?
Yeah.
Is that right? Supposed to be a secret? We've got secrets going on in here, people.
Someone says, do smaller schools like UCA give their players NIL money? Let's go to Chris Kane.
So, yes, the answer is yes, and it's schools like UCA, when you opt into the revenue sharing, you are now able to have access to more funds that previously, if you don't opt in, you're not privy to. So opting in to the revenue sharing program will allow you to take from, the money games that you see a lot.
Right. Yeah.
Like if UCA, we're going to play Florida State this year. That's a money game for UCA. Now we are allowed to take that money from that game that Florida State's paying us to go down and play them and use that for our NIL program. So you want to talk about putting rocket boosters on your NIL opportunities. We were able to do that this past year and start offering a lot more, which is why we had a great recruiting class in the offseason coming into this next one.
Someone said my grandson Rowan won the 9-year-old group Toad Trot at Toad Suck.
There you go. Salute!
Good for him. We're going to be doing the champion salute. We're going to try to do it around 7 o'clock.
Working on a couple of other bits, too.
Yeah.
Where are they now? Dead or alive.
Dead or alive.
And Secret Sound.
Secret Sound.
For money. For cash money.
Cash.
That's exactly right. Coming out of somebody's pocket. If you, too, can sponsor these 3 amazing... You know what? No, we're not even doing that. So there's no sponsorship. Excuse me.
Give me, can you give me somebody that would be good for dead or alive? Off the top of your head, people always get confused. They think he's dead or alive. Is there one, Roger?
I got one right now.
Who?
I'll tell you this. The guy that played Ebb on Green Acres. He was on your show. He was on your show with you and Tommy and Hanky a few years ago.
Yeah. I remember him. Yeah. But is he alive or dead? We don't know.
Dead.
He's dead.
He's dead now. But still, so it's going to have to be one of those things where we go around.
Just the absurdity of this question. Of all the things you could have ever asked me, of all the things I could have ever prepared for, coming into the studio this morning to say, hey, is there anyone you could think of that people think, hey, is that person alive or dead? Because, it just shows you the hamster wheel inside your brain
so much
that is
on.
spinning right now. It's like, hey, is this person alive or dead right now?
Absolutely.
I've never even thought
we need to get a list of everybody.
Who's a list of people that people think are dead?
So here, because I'm going to say what my mind. So I stayed up till 3:30 last night watching 3.5 hours of the Anne Frank story. I finally got that done. I'm also working on, we're getting ready to honor the deserving dozen honorees from both Benton School District and Malvern School District.
Both next week, right?
Both next week.
Take that, Klein.
And we're taking them to Corky's, and thanks to Greg Hatcher and the Twin City Limo and Corky's.
Yes.
And then obviously Steve Qualls at the Design Lab
we
doing
appreciate
shirts.
You,
Can't wait to announce the honorees, the bus drivers, and the school cafeteria workers. And then also, Roger, I sent the final pictures to D-Mac, Justin Moore, Melinda Mayo, and Kanan and Ginger Sandy.
Let me ask you.
For the
Man Cave.
Best Man Cave contest, yes.
Met a guy yesterday afternoon as I'm getting petroleum, and I've yet to pay $4 for gasoline in Arkansas, but it's right there on the edge of it, getting it done. Anyway, met a guy by the name of Gary Waddle. Yes, like a duck. Waddle like a duck. Gary
He submitted.
I know.
So I recognize the name.
Well, very good, because he said he didn't know if he was savvy enough to. I said, well, let me mention that to Bess. 36 years he worked for Middleton Heat and Air. 36 years, retired. He said he met you back in the day, maybe getting a haircut or something like that. He said you might not remember. He was shot. I think maybe at Middleton. I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, 36 years retired. Gary Waddle listens to the show. Thank you, Gary.
Now, so what I saw in the 20 to 30 applicants, one was a Razorback themed and one was not. And
his was not, from what he told me.
Melinda said, there are some cool ones that you look at and go, I would like going over and hanging out with buddies. And now listen, we didn't have anybody that met the threshold, reached the threshold of Justin Moore Man Cave, where it's got 2-story and it's got, he's
a pool right outside
a pool,
the door.
nothing's on the level of that, but there were some really cool ones. And then what I thought was interesting, the Razorback theme ones, didn't get a ton of those, but we got some, but they were more personal. It was almost like, there's a ton of Razorback stuff. We're not going to have 14 TVs out there for that. It's really more coming to my space. Well, I got a cool TV and seating chairs, but I got a gazillion, Razorback things out there. So anyway, so we'll be announcing that. Do want to thank all of our sponsors for that, which is
which is also the
and great judges too you had for that as well. I mean that's not easy to judge because you're talking about when you throw out there, okay, who's got the best man cave? We talked about this earlier, right?
Yeah.
Best,
right?
That's right. Listen,
that's tough. That is tough.
Kaufman by Design West is the presenting sponsor. Corky's and Down Home Catering are the other, but Kaufman by Design West,
and that was Gary Waddle. I said, so is it Razorback? He goes, no. I did. He has all kinds of things, fishing, hunting, all those sort of things in there. So that is another one of the categories.
It's some like one guy just sent some pictures. He got a hanger where he's got some planes in there. Just some of them took a lot of effort, some of them did not. But it was cool to see that. We'll have the winners announced for that, and then Roger, we're not far from starting working on a Summer of Adventure. What are we going to do for our Summer of Adventure?
What was it this time a year ago that we were? That we went. It was Memorial Day last year that we drove down to Terry Bradshaw's house. Yeah,
that's
where it began.
We went to Graceland. We went to St. Louis ballpark. We did a ton of stuff.
We did a ton of things.
Chris, if you want to go with us, you can.
Well, I need you to slow down a little bit because you know what I texted him about the other day. I just randomly text him every now and then. I go, Touchdown Club this year. It's not June yet, but in June we have to get our schedules finalized. And so he's like, I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
I went back and looked yesterday when I got Jimmy Johnson. I got Jimmy Johnson on May 23rd last year. So.
Okay. All right.
I did my part in trying to get him to clean up some of the stuff on his list, like finding out through Dan Hampton where I could get my pickle juice. I couldn't find it. It's the greatest elixir ever, but it's gone now.
Thanks to Trader Bill's.
Thank you to Trader Bill's. Go down to Hot Springs today or the Little Rock location. And by the way, when you think about what you want to do this summer, and you want to make memories with the family, spend them on the beautiful lakes and rivers we have in Arkansas on a Trader Bill's boat. Go see them today for the best pricing and the best quality guaranteed.
Awesome. All right, CK, Chris Kane, thanks.
Thank you, guys.
We go to New York City here in a few minutes and visit with Bill Vickery. That should be interesting.
Hey, it's Christian Weaver. If constant pain in your shoulders, back, knees, or other joints is just part of your daily routine, let me tell you, the folks at QC Kinetics can help. They are experts at resolving joint pain because they are the nation's leader in regenerative therapy. Best of all, they're right here in Wooded Rock, and they're offering free consultations right now. It's a no-pressure conversation. You sit down with a medical professional, talk about where you're hurting and what you've already tried. They'll walk you through what's actually happening inside your joints, explain your options, and show you how their treatments can help your body heal naturally. No sales pitch, no commitment. And no, we're not talking about taking pain pills or surgery. Their focus is on resolving the pain at its source using your body's own healing agents for real, lasting relief. They've already helped thousands. They can help you too. It all starts with a free consultation. Interested? Just call 501-393-1159. Appointments are filling up, so don't put it off. Take the easy first step and book your free consultation today. Call 501-393-1159. That's 501-393-1159.
Anywhere in the state, dial 888-8888 for Rainwater Holton Sexton. They'll help you weather the storm.
The great American pastime. Do you smell that? That's the smell of men being men.
I think I'm ready.
On 103.7 The Buzz, KABZ Little Rock. Buzz News with KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
Cleanup of a highly toxic chemical is underway in Fort Smith, as around 125 gallons of sulfuric acid and another chemical spilled onto Highway 271 on Saturday. Sebastian County Emergency Management says a ruptured tank at C&S Chemicals caused a leak and damage to other tanks and plumbing. Hazmat crews were able to contain it, but officials say the chemicals leaked into the storm drainage system. But there is no immediate threat or concern to the public. Air monitoring and environmental assessments are also being conducted. Thankfully, no injuries have been reported. In other news, Helena, West Helena police are still searching for a 14-year-old boy who's been missing for weeks. Isaiah Trotter was last seen on April 13th. Police say he got off the bus on Southland Road, but his family hasn't seen him since. He was wearing a red shirt, blue slacks, and black and white Adidas shoes. Anyone who has seen him should call police. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KRK's Gary Burton Jr.
Catch the Buzz's ticker on our social media platform presented by Luxury Pool & Spa in Conway and Russellville, your pool and spa chemical headquarters, luxurypoolarkansas.com.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It's going to be a mostly sunny, warm, and breezy Monday. High of 82, southwest winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. Tonight, though, there will be increasing clouds and a chance of showers and thunderstorms. About a 30% chance of rain tonight and a low of 62. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
U.S. Truck Accessories presents Match Game on Morning Mayhem. Listen for your chance to play their version of the classic TV game show from U.S. Truck Accessories in Conway and Searcy. Your #1 Central Arkansas source for camper shells, bed covers, spray-in bed liners, and more. Veteran owned since 2002. Online at ustruckaccessories.net.
David Bazzel here for Jones & Son Diamond and Bridal Fine Jewelry. At Jones & Son, when you shop for an engagement ring, you get the benefit of shopping with the largest selection of rings in Central Arkansas. Jones & Son also carry the biggest brands in the business. At Jones & Son, shop their new collection of Jones & Son branded engagement rings. The Jones & Son rings are high quality at a fraction of the price, also are fully customizable, and they can modify any design to suit your needs. They are a direct diamond importer and import all of their diamonds, so you save money. Jones & Son is located at 1121 Rodney Parham Road, and they've been there for over 39 years. The same address and phone number for over 3 decades. Finding the perfect piece of jewelry to match the occasion can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be at Jones & Son Diamond and Bridal Fine Jewelry. Find the right diamonds for that special occasion. Jones & Son invites you to come by or shop with them online at jonesandson.com. Jones & Son is located at 1121 Rodney Parham Road, and they've been there for over 39 years.
Hello, folks. It's Frank Fletcher from the Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram store right here in Sherwood. Well, you know, I looked this up, and we've been in business since 1989. That's a long time. You know, many dealers have come and gone. We believe our pricing policy and our service after the sale have served us well. As you know, folks, we post our sale prices, which we call green tags, right on the windshield. This way, everyone gets the same price, and there's no hoops or no negotiations to jump through to get to the bottom line. I don't like saying so many thousands off. That's very confusing. Off of what? And does that affect my interest rate? So I like to keep things simple. My promise is this: we will not be undersold. We value your time and your decision. Come visit us in Sherwood on Royden Road, or check us out with our green tag pricing on FletcherDeals.com. Thank you.
Tennis fans, get ready for world-class tennis at the UAMS Health Little Rock Open. Presented by the Worsham Law Firm, May 24th through May 31st at the Rebsamen Tennis Center in Little Rock. Exciting hard-court action on the ATP Challenger Tour. Admission is free. The tournament benefits the bone marrow transplant program at the UAMS Winthrop B. Rockefeller Cancer Institute. For more information, visit LittleRockOpen.com. LittleRockOpen.com.
You asked for a premium boat at an accessible price, and Trader Bill's Outdoor Sports delivered. Introducing the new Vexus Defender, starting at under $32,000. Unlike other brands, the Defender boasts an all-welded, high-performance hull, hydraulic steering, and custom fiberglass components that give you a stronger, smoother, and drier ride. For 42 years, our award-winning family business has put sportsmen first. Experience the difference at Trader Bill's Outdoor Sports at Hot Springs or Little Rock location, or on the web at traderbills.com.
FanDuel, in partnership with Oaklawn Racing Casino Resort, is now available in Arkansas. Right now, new customers can bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets if your first bet is a winning bet. That's right. Turn $5 into $150 in bonus bets just for getting started. FanDuel makes it so easy to get closer to the action. From player props on all your favorite stars to all the tools you need to back them up. It's everything you need all in one app. So don't miss your shot. Head to FanDuel.com/Arkansas to get started. FanDuel, an official partner of the NBA and Oaklawn Racing Casino Resort. Play your game. 21 plus and present in Arkansas. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
There's an old saying in Tennessee. I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
Fool me once. Shame on you.
Here are David Bazzel, Roger Scott, and Justin Moore.
It fooled me. We can't get fooled again.
All right, 8:06 on this Monday, May 4th. Sound a little funky again. I said, I guess it's just right there on that edge.
Jacked up Jack.
Right there on that edge.
Yeah, talk to me, son.
I hear somebody shuffling papers in their
Yes,
clothes.
sorry about that.
It's okay. I know that must be
Sorry, that's
our man in
unprofessional.
in the Big Apple. Let's go to him now,
In
Roger.
these troubled times, we turn to one man. That man is Bill Vickery.
Hold up. Hey, hold up. That's my job. He was the star quarterback at Van Buren High School. He's the son of a sheriff. He's a capitalist. So you know he's getting paid for this. Here is Arkansas's most eligible bachelor, Bill Vickery, presented by Arkansas's best Chevy dealers. Just like Bill, he eats up the airwaves.
Just like
the
Bill.
Chevy Colorado eats up the terrain with 5 available gears. And the Silverado has the muscle to tow. Chevrolet. Let's drive.
Good morning, BV.
Top of the morning to you guys. How are we doing?
Man, you were at a big party and marriage over the weekend, or still at the
Yes,
was it
yes.
last night? Was it last night or Saturday night?
It was Saturday. They've touched on this. May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be
Today
with
is
you.
Star Wars
Yes,
Day.
yes, we mentioned that. Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Yes.
I was I missed the first part of the show. Although I love hearing the great Chris Kane.
Yes.
Not knowing who's alive or dead.
Do you consider yourself a Star Trek or a Star Wars kind of guy, Bill?
I'm both. I'm immersed in both.
Okay.
Although I will say I am stuck in time in that past a certain moment. It's all kind of jumbled to me now going forward. I don't really know anything about the new stuff, but I was an OG. I was with Shatner when he used to get his, he's wrestling he gets
Alligator
the
guy,
torn
the alligator
there.
man.
Yeah, alligator
Yes.
man.
Yeah.
He's down there fighting. He'd wear that green shirt every now and then that didn't have a collar. And,
Have a scratch
and
on
then,
his chest or his torso.
I took my lawn mowing money in '77 3 times to see Star Wars because I was so blown away by it. So I've been immersed in both. But anyway, you were talking about my buddy Boston Paul. who you know.
Yes, Boston Paul.
Boston. So the reason that New England, his daughter got married. It was a big classic New England wedding. I could not understand what anyone was saying.
Sure.
They kept talking about the car. You got to get the car. The car. What's a car? And so it was really beautiful, and hats off to him. And of course, he's big part of the Sunday Buzz and our friend, and a huge Razorback fan. He is a one-man New England Razorback club.
Yes, I like it
up here. Yeah. So always a lot of fun to be with him, and it was a beautiful wedding. And his daughter's, and then she lives in Nashville, by the way. So she's so
Do they do anything?
They all come. They'll come to the South eventually.
You did this in Manhattan last night, or Saturday, right? Is it Manhattan?
Yeah, well, no, this was in New England. This was on the coastline up there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, in a little place called Beverly, Mass. Now, let me tell you something. There's some controversy coming out of this weekend.
Okay.
Twice I reached out to Pat Bradley. Twice. Once in advance and once when I was in Boston Friday afternoon.
Nothing.
Thought maybe split a lobster roll. Nothing.
Crickets.
Bupkis. Hi-hats.
Wow.
Crickets. Left me on red. Just right there. No response. Freeze out.
How about that?
So we're going to remember this.
What was
remember that.
What was
Came
the
to town.
most impressive thing about the lavish New England ceremony that we should know?
So you know how it is,
bisque.
David. Culturally, there's a little bit of differences, and Northeast, it's a big sit-down dinner.
Yeah.
The posted, and so it was lots of bisque. I'm now more lobster than human.
Yes,
so a lot of that, and then of course you got to pack the cat. It's just the beauty of it's going to be a brutal day today. It's all the way up to 80. It's just that they just don't understand how good they have it in the summertime.
And of course you were trying to keep up with all the Razorback sports. The Razorbacks. Yes, we beat Ole Miss to get the series win in baseball. We beat Texas for the first time down there to get the series in softball, rather. Yeah, it was a good, fun weekend. You had an unbelievable, great story at the Kentucky Derby, the first woman to ever win the Kentucky Derby as a trainer. And two brothers fighting to the finish line together. How cool was that?
Yes. Yeah, just a lot. It seems like that Churchill Downs brings so many compelling storylines.
Yeah.
And it's the one time when the country does focus on horse racing, and it usually doesn't disappoint. And in this particular instance, it didn't, given all the storylines. And again, as Arkansans, as we well know, and my buddy, childhood,
tell me about this.
My childhood friend, Mark Toothaker, who is an executive with Spendthrift Farms outside of Lexington, and a guy who's owned a piece of 2 Kentucky Derby winners in the last 8 years. He was featured both on CBS Saturday Morning, as well as a big feature in the 19 hours of pre-Derby coverage that NBC commits to it every Saturday, where he and he was a great athlete at Van Buren, was an all-conference basketball player. Like I said, we were born a month apart. One of them, I've known him literally my whole life. It's just a quality human being. But he had a brain aneurysm at home, collapsing onto his bed, and it was all triggered by the who was One Hung Low, the kicker for the Giants that booted. What is that? Not
the guy that kicked the ground.
Not Dooku Kick, but yes.
Young Wei Koo.
So, Young Wei Koo. Thank you.
Good job, Christian.
You do not fool around with a Young Wei Koo. You get that taken care of. So Mark sees it, starts laughing.
Yes.
It triggers this brain aneurysm.
Wow.
He collapses. He rushed to the hospital. Long story short, he's all fuzzy. He doesn't know 3 days. His beautiful wife, is a nurse, and so note to self going forward.
Yeah.
And find a tennis ball sized tumor no one knew existed. Was bound to be triggered at some point. This guy had been traveling. He'd been driving. Like we all lead our lives. And so eventually, as the CBS story pointed out, no damage. He's back. Life is normal now. It was benign. Had a spectacular surgeon that cut around it perfectly, and he's back to normal. But if in that moment he didn't laugh, he could have been flying. He could have been alone in a hotel room, and he would have died. There's no doubt about it. So
you said it was featured on what show?
So it was on CBS Saturday morning, and then in the pre-Derby coverage, NBC did a shot of Mark and a little story about what we just talked about, and Sports Illustrated's trying to. They're trying to get Low Fat and Mark together, maybe for a Derby or something like that.
So matter of fact, she's that Clem Decker just said that Mark Toothaker is the brother Alexander's brother-in-law, a guy that I play football with. It's his brother-in-law.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a connection there. Small world.
Yeah. Mark's just a great guy, and just a spectacular human being. Great. Let me tell you what a great person he is, and how you can relate to him, David, and so many of the listeners can. The first year, 2020 COVID year, he owned a piece of the Kentucky Derby winner. And his son is an excellent football player. He goes to Air Force, but had, hundreds college scholarships. So I asked, I said, so that had to be your biggest thrill this year? He goes, no, watching my son play in the state football finals. That was a championship game. That was the biggest. And I thought, wow, it's right. Yeah. So that's what kind of guy he is.
Ron Moquette, who just hit 400 wins at Oaklawn yesterday, just sent us a Twitter account. A Twitter post of Mark Toothaker, and it shows the scar across his head. Wow. They had to open up to take that tumor out, huh?
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, and I mean, just again, we lead our lives, and if not for the donger, then boom, who knows where he would be. So. I've gone through. Yeah,
that's okay. You listen. The range of emotion that Bill Vickery has gone through.
He's
this
in a
weekend.
glass case of emotion.
I'm very excited. I'm very excited, Roger. We don't know all the details. We're working on now about myself, Trey Schapp, hopefully Randy Rainwater, going down to Bill's backyard in Tampa for the SEC Media Days. And, of course, Bill doing a show down there. Maybe Bill being able to take part with some of the SEC things that are happening, showing us the town.
That's what I'm excited about.
It's more the S&M things with him, not SEC.
Preparations are currently preparations are currently underway, David.
Yes,
their calls have been made.
Right.
Everything's springing into motion now.
Well, I'll tell you, you'll get a chance to see Bill. One of the things, Roger, that is always, you got 16 colleges that are represented over the, I guess it's 4 days. And you got 4 schools per day, and just the apparatus, the machine that, that they roll up in their jets. You go through the car wash. You got, everybody doing the interviews and all this, and just the all these guys are millionaires now. Listen, not only the coaches millionaire, all the players that come, they're millionaires.
Yeah.
I mean, they're almost guaranteed that they're all making 7 figures if you're part of the 2 or 3 that come to this thing.
Yeah, well, hats off to the Texas Tech quarterback. He's seeking help.
Oh, yeah, by the way, too, we did not get, Christian, we hadn't mentioned it. We did not get the kid, the center. He went to Louisville, right? The big center you guys have been.
Obina Akezi. No, he went to Louisville.
Yeah, did you know that we were trying?
I think Justin was trying to talk us off the ledge and not getting a center yet.
Yeah, by having him.
I think it's time to get back on the ledge.
Yeah, because we don't have a center. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, that's concerning. Yeah. That's when we did lose him. I thought that was very disappointing.
I mean, we have a great team outside of center.
Yeah, it's again, we just the one position that we wanted to get, we didn't get. We got a lot of other great players, which is positive, and but that was the one.
We do have that. We do have some. Is this the audio from Coach Silverfield?
You blew it.
Okay, no, thank you.
Hey, I want Bill to hear the amazing. Justin Moore just hit his 14th number 1 hit.
Yes,
time's ticking. He's an amazing performer, and then Roger Scott can, in the drop of a pen, can immediately put together an amazing song about anything. And so he was inspired this weekend by Cherie, the trainer for
inspired by your text.
Yes, and so he has put together a song, and I want you to hear it. It will be climbing the charts very quickly. I will not.
It's on the equine label.
I won't be the equine label. I won't be surprised if Cherie does not get this by the end of the day, because we're going to post it. He's already done this before with American Pharaoh, which is outstanding, which it got national attention. But this is the song that he put together in tribute to what happened this Saturday.
Way
Way out in Churchill Downs, where the fast horses go, lived a lady trainer named Cherie DeVoe. She had a long shot coat named Golden Tempo, and all the smart money said that horse is too slow. She just grinned, yeah, right, another favorite done gone. Golden Temple logged near last in the field, while bettors all thought the outcome was already sealed. But Jose Ortiz came a-rolling down below, past every horse in that run for the rose, singing, yeah, another favorite done gone.
Sing it if you know it.
She lives down back where the fast ponies train, with a stopwatch coffee cup and a horse track brain. 25-1 is still cool as can be. First woman trainer winner in Derby history.
Oh, great line.
Now, Cherie DeVoe, how'd you pull off that trick? Your Golden Tempo horse here got mighty quick. Wasn't given a chance and still outran the crew. Now every owner wants to hire you. They're calling, no crap, another favorite done gone.
How about that, Bill Vickery? How about that?
First assessment, Bill. Did you turn your chair around?
What do you think, Bill?
No, 100% in. And it never ceases to amaze the wordsmith that Roger is as he puts a song together, and I like it. That had a little soulful beat to it there. You know what I mean?
Do you know the song by Bobby Bear, Marie Laveau?
I'm familiar with it. It took me a second to recognize it, but I love the little touch Roger added. Sing it if you know it.
Always.
What is she, a voodoo queen? Is that what she is?
She was a voodoo lady.
Voodoo lady.
Yeah, Marie Laveau.
New Orleans.
This is a lady trainer.
Yes.
We all know her.
That's what it is.
We all know the
Thank
voodoo
you, Bill.
lady.
Yeah, we've all known one.
And then
exactly.
You've been gone, so I don't know if you got a chance to hear this. Let's play Phil Elson's call for those who missed it. Christian,
Christian, do you have it or do I?
We have two great calls.
You
Bill.
got it.
We have the TV call, which you can hear more of the crowd, and then you have the one with Phil Elson. This gets very emotional because he's got a connection to the players. Whichever one you want to play.
Turner battling. And he drives it high to right center field. Federico back at the wall. It's gone! Walk-off winner for Christian Turner.
Listen to that crowd.
Yeah.
So that was on TV. This is Phil Elson for the Razorback broadcast.
Well, I don't know if I have that. Which one?
Do you have that one, Christian?
I don't know which
It's
one.
right beside that one, Roger.
The pitch to Turner is hit in the air to right center field. It's hit deep. Back is Mosley. Kristen Turner is the hero. And the Hogs have won it on Turner's second home run of the year. Oh, my goodness. This one belongs to the Razorbacks. Pitch. It's Kristen Turner with a huge moment. They'll mob him at the plate. The Hogs take 2 out of 3. And they will not hold the Hogs from the third base dugout. Now they're going to celebrate right in front of Ole Miss. Enjoy that scene, Rebels. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness me. The last Razorback to hit a walk-off home run in an SEC rubber game was Colin Kuhn, which gave Arkansas, it was a grand slam, a 17-16 win over Kentucky in 2010. So it's been 16 years since you've had an SEC walk-off homer like that in a decisive game. But, hey, listen, they needed that. That was a great timing. And then for Arkansas to go beat Texas, which they've never done in Austin, softball's got it going. Yeah. I mean, they've got a real shot at getting to Oklahoma City. I don't want to curse them, but I hope they can.
By the way, how about Phil there getting a little salty with the Ole Miss program? Clearly,
what did he say?
Some bad blood in the broadcast booth there. Take that, Ole Miss.
Oh, I didn't even. You know what? I didn't even catch that. Yeah, I guess I didn't catch that. Yeah, listen. We're going to have Camden Koziel on at the 9 o'clock hour, and he said that's the team he likes to beat. It's not LSU, but it's Ole Miss because I guess they're a cocky bunch, to say the least.
Yeah, it always can be a little spicy when Arkansas. It always is spicy when Arkansas and Ole Miss get together on the baseball diamond, and it's that's good. That's fun. That's the good fun thing about sports, and you kind of move on the next day and get over it and move forward. But old Phil, he clearly maybe they got bad craft service over there in the press box at Ole Miss, but I don't know.
I'm going to go to Bill Vickery for this. Do want to thank the Chevy Dealers of Arkansas for sponsoring Bill Vickery. I expect you, Bill, to get this answer in less than 3 seconds. You ready?
Yes. Cool. Okay.
All right, here we go. 1953 on this day, the Pulitzer Prize for Fiction was awarded to this writer for what book? Ernest Hemingway. Go. 3, 2.
Old Man of the Sea.
Got it.
Wow, beat the buzzer.
Good job.
Beat the buzzer. Way to go.
Good job.
Way to go, Bill.
Yeah, I don't know. Most everybody has read that or tried to, but I went back and read a few years back.
That was fiction?
Yes.
Is that what you said?
But he based it, although he based it a lot off of his fishing down in Cuba.
Oh, sure.
So, I've been down in Havana a couple times, and, he's like a god down there. But I tell you, I was so worn out after reading that book. I mean, the way he would go into description of, how he would try to hold on to the fish. And you've been to Cuba before, right?
He's on drugs, I think, a lot.
Yeah. Yes. But Hemingway, he thought that his better work was Sun Also Rises.
Yes.
Just because he thought it was better written, and that's what he should have won it for. So, but Old Man of the Sea, given his stage in life, there are a lot of folks that thought, it was an allegory about him and life and everything, and so. And
of course, he's got an Arkansas connection. He was hooking up with a girl from up in Piggott. There's a museum up there. Yeah.
I think he wrote. I cannot remember.
I think he did too.
Parts of the novel that he wrote in Northeast Arkansas. I can't remember which one it was. But
Piggott also mentioned in the movie with Andy Griffith, Facing a Crowd.
Is that right?
Crowd. Yeah. Oh, wow. Bill, a lot of people are wanting to know, are you going to make it to the 22nd annual Double B's BuzzBQ this Saturday?
That's this. Oh, man, I would have, but I didn't know. I'm not going to be able to be there.
Dadgummit, I'm sorry.
Last thing,
but I wish everybody the best. That's always a great event.
Thank you.
This is only because you're such a historian. On this day, 56 years ago, 1970, something significant happened on a college campus. In 3 seconds, tell me what happened. 3.
Kent State?
That is exactly not even one.
Beat the buzzer.
Not even 1 second.
Wow.
Not even 1 second.
That was today.
Holy
It was today, 56 years ago.
How many students were killed?
And I think there were 9.
3?
4 students and wounded 9. And I think that wasn't Lou Holtz there at Kent State at that point. I think he was there.
Not 100% sure.
As a coach, I think, when that happened.
Huh.
And now it's
That's
almost
so bizarre,
routine.
There's a great Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young song that when Stephen Stills took the headlines to Neil Young. Neil Young, and he walked
Ohio.
out in the woods, and wrote Ohio in an hour, and they got in the studio and recorded and released it. Yeah, it's big.
I can appreciate.
So I mentioned
tragic day.
I mentioned 2 things, but I'm not sure it's bigger than what I mentioned earlier on this day in history, 58 years ago. Bill, I know for me it was much more significant. 1968 on this day.
Yeah.
You know what came into our lives, Bill?
What came into our lives, Bill? Give him a hint. And we'll see if he knows it.
I'll just say it was something that you would eat. And it was at the Golden Arches where you would get it. But it was the first time it debuted in 1968.
Fillet of fish?
3.
No, even bigger than
2.
that. It's got a song to it.
1.
Has a song.
Big Mac?
Two all beef patties, special sauce,
lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
Wow, 1968.
Did y'all have a McDonald's up in Harrison?
No, it's not Harrison.
Close enough. Van Buren.
Do you have a McDonald's up there, or did you have to go somewhere else?
Okay. There was a McDonald's.
Yeah.
It opened when I was in the 6th grade.
Yeah.
So, yes, there was at some point in time, but before that, you had to drive to Fort Smith.
Wasn't it the greatest thing
ever? You got to
ever?
go to Fort Smith to
Wasn't
get
that the greatest thing?
your mouthpieces and everything.
I don't know when one came to Hot Springs.
Got to go to Fort Smith.
I'm sure Hot Springs was always there, but for some reason, I was thinking that the only time I saw McDonald's at first as a kid was when my family would come up here to go to the circus.
Big city.
Something. Yeah, big
city. Yeah.
As we go to break here, several folks said farewell to Arms was written in Pickett. That was multiple people have said that. Somebody said Joe Walsh of the Eagles was a student at Kent State the day of the shooting. Wow. I did not know that.
I did not know that.
Bill, we have covered so much good information today.
Yes, what a wonderful day.
Including your fun time at the wedding, about your unique story with your buddy.
Great time. Great shoes, too. Do you have booties on in there, or is it just bare feet?
That's me being a bit of a fancy lad.
No, there's no problem. I like it, actually. I want to see you in linen.
Roger. That's me being a bit of a dandy.
You are a bit of a dandy. Those shoes were outstanding, my friend. Nobody else is going to pull them off and somebody not go, wow, what a weird. No. Those are you, bro. Those are you.
Yes.
David, get with Shap. We got to have a planning meeting for SEC Media Days.
It's funny. I called him yesterday. Yes. I said, let's get on it. So I've already activated him.
Yeah. I want make sure they, one credential.
Yes.
For me.
Yes, we're gonna get it done. They're gonna say, who's this
right.
good-looking dude?
Right. No. In the back. Yes, Coach Sarkeesian. This is Bill Vickery, the Sunday Buzz.
Yes.
I've got a couple of questions.
Yes, that's what we're gonna do. All right, buddy. Good stuff, man. Thank you.
Thanks,
Take
Bill.
care,
Be safe, buddy.
May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you. Thanks to the Chevy Dealers of Arkansas for sponsoring Bill each week. Appreciate that. Don't go away. Hey, we got to play a little graffiti when we come back.
Oh, my God.
We missed you last week when we did graffiti. You weren't here.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, come on.
Arkansas's Best Chevy Dealers presents Kevin Bohannon each week on Drive Time Sports with Randy Rainwater and Rick Schaefer on 103.7 The Buzz. Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
This is Sports Center.
It was a big weekend for Arkansas baseball and softball. We'll start in baseball, where the Razorbacks got a series win over the Rebels of Ole Miss, winning Friday's game 12-2 in a 7-inning run rule before losing Saturday 11-4 and winning Sunday on a walk-off 2-run home run from freshman Christian Turner. Here was the call.
The pitch to Turner is hit in the air to right center field. It's hit deep. Back is Mosley. Christian Turner is the hero! And the Hogs have won it on Turner's second home run of the year!
Next up for Arkansas is hosting Oklahoma for a 3-game series starting on Friday. And softball took 2 out of 3 against Texas in their final regular season series, winning 2-0 on Thursday, 4-3 on Friday before losing 4-1 Saturday. Next up for softball is the SEC tournament. They'll take on the winner of Mississippi State and Kentucky on Wednesday. I'm Christian Weaver with the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
There will be a few clouds this morning, then a lot of sunshine, then the clouds will increase later on this afternoon. But all in all, a mostly sunny, warm, and breezy Monday with a high of 82. Tonight, a chance of showers and thunderstorms, particularly after midnight, with an overnight low around 62. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
The 22nd annual Double B's BuzzBQ, benefiting Ronald McDonald House Charities of Arkansas and North Louisiana, is coming up May 9th at the downtown Riverside RV Park in North Little Rock. Sample barbecue from some of the best barbecue cooks in Arkansas, competing for the coveted BuzzBQ Grand Champion Trophy. It's the 22nd annual Double B's BuzzBQ, May 9th, brought to you by Oaklawn Sports, Bud Light, and Gravely Mowers. Special thanks to Jazz Camper Rental and Arkansas Golf and Power Sports. Get your tickets at buzzbq.com.
FanDuel, in partnership with Oaklawn Racing Casino Resort, is now available in Arkansas. Right now, new customers can bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets if your first bet is a winning bet. That's right, turn $5 into $150 in bonus bets just for getting started. FanDuel makes it so easy to get closer to the action. From player props on all your favorite stars to all the tools you need to back them up. It's everything you need all in one app. So don't miss your shot. Head to FanDuel.com/Arkansas to get started. FanDuel, an official partner of the NBA and Oaklawn Racing Casino Resort. Play your game. 21 plus and present in Arkansas. First online real money wager, only $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expires 7 days after receipt. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
With many convenience and grocery stores moving to mostly self-checkout these days, nowhere is it easier to shop than at your local Family Market. Because at Family Market, you're still greeted by friendly staff who provide the very best in customer service, ringing you up, bagging all your items, and making your shopping experience simple and easy, just the way it should be. And while you're enjoying that kind of service, you're saving money too. With your Family Market Rewards card, you can save inside the store and outside at the pumps as well. And be sure to take advantage of Big Mondays. That's where mid-grade gas is the price of regular and premium is the price of mid-grade. That's real savings every single week. And all of this can only be found at Family Market, serving communities in Pangburn, Malvern, Shannon Hills, Mayflower, Hot Springs, and Worcester, with a second Hot Springs location coming soon. And remember, if there's not a Family Market in your neighborhood, just look right over there. One's coming.
Take it from Arkansas greats, Joe Klein and Pat Bradley.
The big national sports apps are now in Arkansas, taking over Oaklawn and Bentley, which are no longer local.
Making Bet Saracen the only real local app.
Still Arkansans' fan fave.
Plus, Bet Saracen is still the official sports betting app of many of the state's colleges and universities.
Bet Saracen, built by Arkansans for Arkansans.
Bet with Arkansans. Bet with Bet Saracen.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-MY-RESET.
Spring is here, but if you're still feeling exhausted with no energy and no sex drive, it may be time to head to Low T Center, y'all. Look, 1 in 4 men have low testosterone. At Low T Center, you can book a free testosterone test and see if you qualify for TRT, customized to your body by expert providers. Choose self-pay or insurance. It's your choice. You can even have your treatment shipped to your door. Low T Center's got the highest quality testosterone, and their providers tailor it to you, so you know it's effective. Put the spring in your step. Head to lowtcenter.com. That's lowtcenter.com and book your TRT appointment today.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
He waits for the green to clear when he's 300 yards out. He spends 20 minutes looking for his Kirkland ball. He forgets his wedges at every green. He hits up on the group in front of him and doesn't yell for. He is the most annoying golfer in the world.
I don't always slice my ball out of bounds, but when I do, I tell my partners I found it. Rare!
It's time for Graffiti. Graffiti is brought to you by Fence Brokers. Fence Brokers going the extra mile. Now you know the drill. One sentence and one sentence only.
All right, 661-1037 is the number. Bring in your hot takes. Oh, my gosh, Roger, right off the bat.
Right off the, who is it?
Joe Klein and Pat Bradley.
Hey, guys.
You know the main difference between Morning Mayhem and those other guys?
Wow.
Shut! Thanks, Pat Bradley and Joe Klein. Acree's Renegade Commentary.
If anybody here.
661-1037 is the number.
661-1037, Fence Brokers Graffiti. Thanks to Chris Walker for always being a big supporter of this station and Morning Mayhem, and even more specifically, meow. Fake Sterling. Hey, Fake Sterling.
Morning, guys. Morning, guys. Traditionally, during the month of April, cutting down the nets is an act of celebration. However, Hunter Yurachek had other plans when he cut down the net of the men's and women's tennis team, and that's the truth.
That's great commentary right there. Great commentary. 661-1037. That is the Middleton Heat and Air text line. Also, the same number you can call it. Shout out to Gary Waddle. Speaking of Middleton Heat and Air, 36 years, and he retired a few years ago, but I saw him at a filling station, and he listens to the show, Gary Waddle.
And while you're waiting there, Roger, someone says Nick Saban was at Kent State when the shooting happened, too.
Maybe that's
wow.
Maybe.
So
it's 1970.
You can tell me that surely that Lou Holtz and Saban weren't at Kent State at the same time. Surely that can't be. Somebody said that Don James was apparently the head coach there, which you remember Don James?
No.
Was at Washington for
No,
many
no,
years.
no, I don't.
Yeah.
Don James? Oh,
Yeah,
Skins?
I'm going to have to know. He was
I don't know
head
Don
coach of
James.
Washington. No,
Why would I know
college.
that? Why would I know
Yeah,
that?
he was a Hall of Famer.
Was he? I don't. But you know what? Maybe I should know that.
You know who will know? Dirty Red.
Oh,
Clint
it's
Starner.
Dirty Red. Hey, Clint.
Fellas, it's almost time for the World Cup, and Americans will be encouraged to care in hopes of growing the beautiful game. Hell, Chief, are you having trouble growing your game? Is the only bend you have back in this due to your Peyronie's disease? Has your old lady thrown a yellow card on your Mia ham? That's low T, Pele.
Why you cut him off?
Red.
No, he was on fire. He's been on fire the last 3 or 4 weeks.
He's been on fire
His
forever.
writing has been excellent.
Dude, oh my gosh. Dirty Red, I apologize. Guess I'll be in the next
661-1037 is the number. By the way, too, while we're waiting, also just saw this. Our man Trey Schapp is having Travis Ford, the new Trojan basketball coach, on his Trojan Talk with Trey Schapp. That's tonight at 6 o'clock.
On Bazzel.
Yeah, it's on Buzz too. Live at Waldo's Chicken and Beer. Boom.
Where's that?
I think there's one out at the outlets, but I don't know if that's the only one.
Well, I want to know. I mean, it's a live deal that you could go and have some chicken, some beer, and
meet Travis Ford,
and
Trey Schapp,
and meet Trey Schapp. That's outstanding. 661-1037, 661. One more shout out to the Cardinals. I think 6-year-old baseball team, Little League baseball team, where my son James plays. He got the final 3 outs yesterday. Instead of throwing it to first and home, he outran the runners and was able to make that. But all those kids on there, it's so fun to watch those other players on there. I wish I knew them all. I don't, but they're just so good. Hats off, Baz. We talk about it all the time to the coaches that are out there as well. Robert Casio, his son Baker is on the team, and Robert is a coach, and he listens to the show. Thanks for what you do out there with those guys and gals.
Look at all the calls.
Oh, it's about time. Here we go.
Wow.
Let's go. I'm sorry, Clint Sterner. I apologize.
Roger. As I'm saying, that's low T, Pele. CRT can get you back on the pitch, kicking from your corner, and have her yelling, "Go, Hog Boss!"
All right, thank you, sir. I'll let the freaking busy signal come up from now on. Here he is, one of my favorite people in the world, Sling Blade.
I think the baseball team needs to eat some fried taters to help them become better hitters.
All right.
There it is right there. Ryan.
Jaylen Brown, cry, baby, cry. Make your mother sigh. Old enough to know better. Cry, baby, cry.
All right.
Karaoke hour.
Okay, all right. Acree's lasting impression.
I'm going to take a chance to make a first impression. And Winnigan has no shot to win the Kentucky Derby.
Thank you, Justin.
Yes, he almost so close to hearing that clip of him talking about how the horse was never going to win. He knows it too.
I love it the other day when he said,
What'd he say?
You guys keep score for stupid things. Hey, Cactus, what's going on?
I guess I'm getting little folks too close to home for you, huh, Rod?
I don't get
what did he say? Say it again.
Say it again.
I said, I guess old Red's getting a little too close to home for Roger there, getting on his feet there.
Dirty Red.
Cut him off that way.
Because you hung up on him? He was hitting a little too close to home with the low T stuff.
It could be. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, that's why I did it. All right, very good. Thanks for calling, Cactus.
Hello, good morning, Roger. This is Kevin calling the Pacific Rim.
No.
I have car warranty for you. You talk to me, I talk to you.
Your name's not
Hello,
Kevin.
Roger.
You're not. Stop calling. Your name's not Kevin. It's not Kevin, and it's not Sean. It's not happening. Edith Bunker's on the phone. Hello, Edith.
Oh, yesterday, me and Archie watched the baseball game of those Razorbacks, and Archie said, look at those boys in those tight pants. And I said, Archie, you shouldn't tell anybody that. So that's why I'm calling to tell you that.
It really is. That's very impressive.
I mean, that was a flawless. Oh my gosh, went from Edith to Archie without even thinking about it. That's talent, my friend. Let's go to Hair Growth Update. Hello, Hair Growth Update.
Very nice.
Oh, very nice, very nice. 661-1037, that's the phone number. The bit, it's Razorback Graffiti or just graffiti, as it were. Thanks to Chris Walker and Fence Brokers. Because of Chris Walker and Fence Brokers, I was able to drive my mower through the gate of my front yard on the side where the wrought iron fence is, the wrought iron fence, not to be confused with the other side, which is the privacy fence. So for the very first time, as I'm pulling my mower out of range and back into my garage, I am completely nude. My neighbor Ben West and his wife Melanie pull into their garage. It's not 25 yards from my garage door, and little did they know at that time that I was 100% nude, other than a hat and a towel. And now they know. Now they know. Oh, hey,
let's squeeze in Rick real quick.
Right,
Rick Schaefer's hair.
Rick Schaefer hair.
Hey, Raj, your hair about ready to party?
Okay, there
Was
you
that
go.
Dirty
I
Red?
thought that was Dirty Red.
Was that Dirty Red?
That
was Dirty Red. Was that Cactus? Very good. There it is. Razorback Graffiti, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job. It was especially a strong finish at the end.
Strong. And I apologize to you, Dirty Red. I'll never do that again.
So a couple things I mentioned. I mentioned that Travis Ford being on Trey Shep's show tonight, Trojan Talk, and live at Waldo's Chicken and Beer.
Right.
And then 106.7 The Buzz 2, as you mentioned. Somebody said Waldo Chicken and Beer is in North Little Rock off of 67 Mile McCain Mall. Okay. It is, but that's not the location that they're going to be tonight.
Okay.
They're actually at the one in Breckenridge Village, which that's the one. I've actually been to both of those. Both of those are very good. But, yeah, tonight is over at Breckenridge Village. So if you want to go be a part of that, it's 6 p.m. Trey will have the tough-hitting questions for Coach Ford. We'll take a break, come back. 661-1037 is the number if you want to be a part of the show. Somebody said Saban was a student at the time, so I presume he's playing football there. Yeah,
I can't even imagine him ever being a student.
Yeah, so I wonder. I need to go back and look at Holtz to see. You tell me Joe Walsh, Nick Saban, and Lou Holtz all were there at Kent State.
And Don, what's his name?
Don James. Yeah, any reason you're playing this?
Yeah, no, just
great song.
It's a great song. And
hey, we got Ken McCosiel coming up at 9:05. He'll be in a good mood. We'll have to play both of the clips for him. And did you find Christian? Did you find the hockey one?
Let me grab it in the break.
Yeah, this hockey call is the guy loses his mind, and he's a professional. He's the NHL hockey play-by-play guy, but he loses his mind. But I don't mind. I think it's fun.
Absolutely.
All right, we will take a break. Don't go away. Hey, it's David Bazzel from my good friends at Bath Fitter. I've been working with Bath Fitter for over a decade now. They're a family-owned business that's been around for over 40 years, and I can vouch for the outstanding work they do. They are the pioneers of the acrylic bath industry. Bath Fitter offers a one-of-a-kind remodeling process that's easy and stress-free. They offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes, and with their seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you can refresh your shower space in no time. They can even convert your existing bath into a shower. And get this, they've had over 2 million installs of fantastic showers and tubs across the South, with thousands of those coming right here in the natural state. At Bath Fitter, they are the manufacturer, installer, and service provider. No subcontractors involved in the process. All are employees of the company, so they own the entire process. Right now, they have an amazing offer. 0 down, 0 payments, 0 interest for 12 months. They understand that families are struggling with high prices, so they are making this special offer to help. Check them out online at bathfitterlittlerock.com and tell them Bazzel sent you.
Oaklawn is here for when you want the ultimate escape, all in one place. Check into the luxury hotel. Escape to Astral Spa, the only Forbes 4-star rated spa in Arkansas. Indulge at award-winning restaurants like the Bugler or the Oak Room and Bar, all before having the time of your life at the 24/7 smoke-free casino, where the energy goes all night. Here, excitement and luxury meet under one roof. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hello, folks. It's Frank Fletcher from the Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram store right here in Sherwood. Well, you know, I looked this up, and we've been in business since 1989. That's a long time. You know, many dealers have come and gone. We believe our pricing policy and our service after the sale have served us well. As you know, folks, we post our sale prices, which we call green tags, right on the windshield. This way, everyone gets the same price, and there's no hoops or no negotiations to jump through to get to the bottom line. I don't like saying so many thousands off. That's very confusing. Off of what? And does that affect my interest rate? So I like to keep things simple. My promise is this: we will not be undersold. We value your time and your decision. Come visit us in Sherwood on Royden Road, or check us out with our green tag pricing on FletcherDeals.com. Thank you.
If you already scheduled your garage door tune-up for just $79, please disregard this message. If you don't have a garage door, you're off the hook. For the rest of you, why would you spend more than just $79? Overhead Door Company of Little Rock will perform their garage door tune-up and safety inspection for just $79 on up to 3 garage doors and openers. Call 501-510-6399 or schedule online, overheaddooroflittlerock.com.
Hey, it's Christian Weaver with a question for you. Does pain in your back, knees, elbows, or other joints have you saying no to doing the things you love? No golf, no pickleball, no basketball, no long walks? That's what chronic joint pain does. It starts deciding your life for you. You know what I'm talking about? Crippling joint pain that dictates your day and steals your independence. Too many people like you are told to live with it, rely on pills, or accept invasive surgery as the only options. Well, I've got good news for you. QC Kinetics can help you say yes to the life you want. QC Kinetics offers regenerative treatments that use healing agents from your own body to help revitalize damaged joint tissue. And instead of just masking the symptoms, their treatments address the root cause of the pain. I'm talking about long-lasting relief with no surgery, no drugs, and no downtime. Take the first step toward a pain-free life by scheduling a free consultation with QC Kinetics. Tell them Christian Weaver sent you. Call 501-393-1159. That's 501-393-1159. 501-393-1159.
Tune into The Zone each week when Susan Erin Proud shares her keys to the weekend music events calendar. Brought to you by Willie D's and Big Red Dog Productions. Big Red Dog Productions is your gateway to music excellence in Central Arkansas and beyond. Visit entertainersguide.com to see the weekly calendar and submit your shows.
The guys aren't perfect, so if you hear them say something wrong, let them know at 501-661-1037.
Saw this. It's going to bounce to Brandon Hagel off the lightning bench at the right point. Hagel steps right circle. Hagel, right circle, James. In front comes Savas. Shoots, they made. Score! 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 Gage Gonsalves! Gage Gonsalves! Gage Gonsalves! Wins Game 6! Game 7 Sunday! The Lightning win it! 1-0 in overtime! They play on! They finally got to a loose puck in front! Finally!
Have you ever heard that is a professional NHL guy making that call? Christian, I don't follow hockey. Do you?
Only when the Blues are good.
Play that one more time. Listen, this guy is getting paid probably, what are you, $500,000 a year, $250,000, $300,000 a year. He sounds like me doing a call here at one of the baseball fields. Let's hear it.
Saw this. It's going to bounce to Brandon Hagel off the lightning bench at the right point. Hagel steps right circle. Hagel, right circle, James. In front comes Savas. Shoots, they made. Score! 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 Gage Gonsalves! Gage Gonsalves! Gage Gonsalves! Wins Game 6! Game 7 Sunday! The Lightning win it! 1-0 in overtime! They play on! They finally got to a loose puck in front! Finally!
Wow. I'm telling you, that dude, I don't know the story there. I don't have no idea if, the storyline, Christian, is it an upset or whatever, but that's, maybe we need to get Chris Kane back up here since none of us seem to know.
Right.
That is I've never heard a hockey call like that. I've heard like a goal.
No.
But not a, do you know who he's talking about at all? The name?
I was not familiar with the player.
Yeah, I know. And that's the Canadian team or the other?
No, that's the Tampa Bay Lightning.
All right, Tampa Bay. Roger, that's where we'll be in a few, at least I will be in a few a month or two.
Well, I'll be there in spirit.
Yeah, how about that?
Unless you want to take a lock of my hair.
Didn't they just win the Stanley Cup a few years ago?
Yeah, they've won it a couple times.
Yeah, it sounded like
they're experienced. Yeah,
it sounded like they've never been there.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. He's just a stunner. Someone said, "Did y'all see where Aloy's home run ball landed in a vendor's food truck or food trailer?"
Oh no!
I heard that Coach Van Horn said that said something.
Yeah, we have that clip.
Oh, do you? Let's hear what he's got to say about it.
Let me turn it up.
It was a missile out of there.
Oh, where is it, Bob?
Did you see that Cahillo's home run landed in that barbecue truck in left field?
I know when he hit it, I'm right there. When he hit it, it looked like a golf ball to me. He looked like he hit a perfect drive that did not go this way or that way. It stayed straight, which is really rare for a baseball. I just knew he absolutely crushed it. I don't know where that truck is. Did one hop into it or back? Yeah.
I don't know if it landed in a sandwich or not, but
I would say that the owner of that truck ought to keep that ball. Get Cahillo to sign it.
Yeah, that was a. And I think at Kosher, when we talked to Camden, he'll his I don't know, Roger, did you see his home run the other night?
I did not.
Yeah, it was he hit it on top of the building out there in right field. I mean, he crushed it. And then Cahillo, I'm telling you, if these two guys
I thought he was hurt and he's still doing that.
Who?
Camden.
Well, he does have a bad ankle, but he crushed it. And then Cahillo, if those guys can get hot, especially Aloy, he's been the one that hasn't really delivered as much this year on what he did last year.
Right, we heard that name last year a lot, but maybe that was his bro.
Yeah, it was his bro. 661-1037 if you want to be a part of the show. Somebody says, this is from Frank Fletcher. Frank has walked his way out of his shoes. Man, Frank, we got to buy Frank Fletcher some shoes. He's literally, look here. He literally has walked. The great Frank Fletcher has walked his way out of his shoes.
He's wearing that leather out, Jack.
I give him credit. 661-1037. Yeah, Camp Kozel coming up here in the at 9 o'clock hour.
Right.
Brought to you by Ortho Arkansas. We appreciate them so much.
We do.
Got to hit some birthdays too, Raj. There was one in particular I wanted to mention.
saw Harlan Hill.
Yeah,
your trophy guy.
Yeah, he was born in 1932, died in 2013. You were right. It was died during our show.
How long have you had the trophy now?
Probably about 7 or 8 years. So it was before that.
But he knew there was a trophy about him. Yes.
Yes,
the trophy's older than his.
He sure did.
Okay.
Also, I was going to ask, do you know who Nick Ashford is? Nick Ashford.
I do. Ashford and Simpson.
Yes. Christian, do you know about Nick Ashford?
I don't.
You know their songs. So Ashford and Simpson sang the song "Solid," right, Raj? But as writers, they wrote Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell songs like "Ain't No Mountain High Enough,"
Really?
"Ain't Nothing Like the Real Thing." Oh yeah, good stuff.
And soon both of us
Didn't he have long hair, long dreads? Did he have dreads?
not run away. It was no time to play. We build it up and build it up and build it up. And now
Yep.
it's solid.
I thought he had a cool look.
Solid as a rock.
You recognize that, Christian? I mean, they wrote some blockbuster hits. "Ain't No Mountain High Enough," "Ain't Nothing Like the Real Thing."
I didn't know they were writers before that.
Yeah. So they have birthdays. They mentioned Jackie Jackson already. They're 75, the oldest member of the Jackson 5. Mick Mars. And we hadn't had a chance to play any of the music. Randy Travis.
Oh, we've got it.
Yeah, how old is Randy? How old is Randy today?
77.
Nope. Younger.
65.
67.
Nailed it.
60. How old is Rory McIlroy today?
35.
37. Pretty darn close.
Yeah.
Aaron Andrews' birthday today too.
Who?
How old is Aaron Andrews?
47.
Pretty darn close. 48.
Damn it.
Not bad.
Wow,
not bad.
she's been around.
All right, Camden Kozel coming up next. Don't go away.
Every time you drive through a work zone, it's not just cones and signs out there. It's real people doing their jobs, trying to get home at the end of the day. In Arkansas, many transportation workers have been tragically killed or injured serving our state, with families whose lives are changed forever. All because the driver, even for a second, stopped paying attention. It only takes a quick glance at your phone to change everything. And keep in mind, that's not just dangerous, it's also a moving traffic violation. Speeding's another big one. Those reduced speed signs aren't there for decoration, they're put there to protect lives. And if the workers are present, those fines are doubled. Bottom line, there's zero tolerance for reckless or distracted driving in work zones. Law enforcement's out there, and they will pull you over. Keep in mind, most work zones are only a few miles long. Slowing down and staying focused for that stretch, it's really not asking much. Because at the end of the day, whether you're behind the wheel or working on the road, we're all just trying to make it home. Slow down. Phone down. A message from the Arkansas Department of Transportation.
Get your tickets now for the 22nd annual Double B's BuzzBQ coming May 9th to the downtown Riverside RV Park in North Little Rock. Go to buzzbq.com for more.
A lot of talk.
Why do you have to talk like that?
And a lot more attitude.
You have a problem? Turn off your station.
1037 The Buzz. KABZ Little Rock. Buzz News with KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
UAMS hosted its annual Be a Part of the Cure Walk at War Memorial Stadium this weekend. Saturday's event honored cancer survivors, remembered loved ones taken by cancer, and raised money for cancer research. People could take part in 1K and 5K walks and enjoy fun activities with the community. And also, looking ahead, UAMS and its new partner are working to help Arkansans with Alzheimer's and dementia. UAMS and the Alzheimer's Association have established a resource center in Springdale. Officials say it provides patients and their families the necessary support and educational resources to the community. The hope is for more resource centers to become a model of how patients are helped around Arkansas. There is an open house at the Resource Center today from 2 to 4 p.m. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KARK's Gary Burton Jr. Have a great Monday, everyone.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It's going to be a mostly sunny, warm, and breezy Monday. High of 82, southwest winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. Tonight, though, there will be increasing clouds and a chance of showers and thunderstorms. About a 30% chance of rain tonight and a low of 62. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
This is Trey Schapp. Tune in each Friday morning at 5:30 right here on The Buzz as I bring you From the Shortgrass, presented by UAMS Health, Orthopedics, and Sports Medicine. If you like to hear interesting stories about the game of golf, this is for you. You can also find it wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, it's David Bazzel with Morning Mayhem for my good friends at Baptist Health. You know, in sports, we talk about the best ability being availability. You can't help the team if you're on the sidelines. The same goes for your life outside the stadium. Baptist Health is all about keeping you in the game. That starts with the screenings we often put off, like colonoscopies and prostate exams. Now, I get it. Nobody wants to schedule these, but at Baptist Health, they make it simple. They aren't just looking for problems. They're looking for peace of mind. Catching things early isn't just a win, it's the ultimate game changer for you and your family. And if you ever do need a procedure, Baptist Health is leading the way with the new Da Vinci 5 robotic surgical system. It's the latest in surgical precision, meaning smaller incisions, less pain, and most importantly, a much faster recovery. It's world-class health care delivered with a servant's heart right here in Arkansas. Don't wait for a symptom to be your wake-up call. Visit Baptist-Health.com today to schedule your screening. You'll be so glad you did. Baptist Health, for you, for life.
U.S. Truck Accessories, your #1 Central Arkansas source for truck accessories, specializing in camper shells, bed covers, spray-in bed liners, trailer hitches, steps, grill guards, bumpers, lift kits, and much more. With professional installation on all products they offer. Locations in Conway and Searcy. U.S. Truck Accessories offers their customers twice the service. Locally owned and operated by a military veteran since 2002. Visit in-store, online. U.S. Truck Accessories. Work hard, play hard.
It's the win-win that leads to a grin. You get a family membership to the Little Rock Racket Club or Athletic Club. You get in shape, they get in the pool, and boy, do they have pools. Your Little Rock Racket or Athletic Club, people will witness the fitness.
Mother's Day is Sunday, May 10th, and you can make it unforgettable with something truly special from Tipton & Hurst, Arkansas's premier florist for over a century. Tipton & Hurst is your most trusted source for gorgeous floral arrangements, fun gift baskets, and high-quality blooming plants. If you're looking for something to brighten your Mother's Day, Tipton & Hurst has you covered. Shop at locations in Little Rock, North Little Rock, Conway, Pine Bluff, and Rogers, or enjoy the convenience of delivery right to Mom's doorstep. Don't miss out on this opportunity to show your mother how truly special she is. Call 501-666-3333 or visit TiptonHurst.com today.
Down south, a handshake means something, and we let our actions do the talking. The Brad Hendricks Law Firm is rooted in Southern tradition and grit. Southern-born and raised and Arkansas-based, Brad Hendricks is named a Mid-South super lawyer year after year. So for car and big truck wrecks, medical malpractice, wrongful death, bankruptcy, and Social Security claims, his law firm produces results. The Brad Hendricks Law Firm. Southern roots, serious results.
When you think CertaPro Painters, you probably think interior and exterior painting for homes and commercial properties, which we do beautifully. But did you know that we're more than just paint? CertaPro also provides expert carpentry, sheetrock repairs, deck and fence staining, and durable garage and patio concrete coatings. Whether you're refreshing your home, upgrading a commercial space, or restoring outdoor areas, we deliver professional results with the quality and service you expect. Call CertaPro Painters today or schedule your free estimate at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. CertaPro Painters, that's certainty.
Hey guys, it's Dee Dee from Ava Bella Day Spa. Guess what's right around the corner? Yep, Mother's Day. And we have the special packages for you. The Mama Time for $100. All the way up to the Mom and Me, where 2 of you get to come into the spa. Go to avabelladayspa.com, click on Instant Gift Certificates. You can print it off or send it right to the recipient. Or come on in our shop, 301 North Shackleford Road, Suite C3. That's Ava Bella Day Spa.
Country music star and Arkansas native Joe Nichols joins Morning Mayhem each week, courtesy of D3 Auto Sales, Arkansas's #1 independent used car dealership, specializing in level and lifted trucks. D3Autosales.com.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem.
I want your blood. I want your soul.
Live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
And I want them both right now.
Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
I'm your huckleberry.
Here is David Bazzel, Roger Scott, and Justin Moore.
All right, Lunger, let's do it.
All right, it is 9:06 coming up here in just a few minutes. We'll visit with Camden Kojal of the Razorbacks with a big series win over Ole Miss. Fun to have our bookend players and Ella McDowell at third base for the Razorback women's softball team, and Camden, the shortstop. They both have that same side of the field, having a great weekend. So let's bring him in now, there, Roger.
Bring him in proper.
Bring him in.
Morning Mayhem is joined by Arkansas second baseman Cam Kojal. Kojal hit .333 with 15 home runs and 62 RBIs on the way to making second team All-SEC. He comes into this season as a Baseball America preseason All-American. He's brought to you by Ortho Arkansas. Count on Ortho Arkansas for urgent treatment, diagnosis, physical therapy, and more. Serving Arkansas statewide with 10 locations. For more info, visit orthoarkansas.com or call them at 501-500-3500.
Good morning, Camden.
Good morning. How are you?
Man, it's always great to talk to you on a Monday after a series win, especially Ole Miss. I was telling Roger, seems to me either last year when we first started talking with you, or it might have been the beginning of this year, we asked you, which win did you enjoy the most? Which team do you enjoy beating the most? And it seems to be Ole Miss was right up there towards the top, if not the top. So if that's the case, congratulations on a big series win.
Yes, thank you. It was an extremely fun series of playing, and it always feels good to beat Ole Miss. So we're excited.
Yeah, you had 2 home runs the first 2 games, and I can't remember which one it was. I was telling Roger, you absolutely crushed it. Hit it on top of the roof out there in the building in right field. Was that the first game or the second game?
Yeah, that was the Friday game. So that was the first game of the series, and TJ Pompey had a really big swing earlier in that game and hit a 3-run home run, and then I was able to connect on a ball, and I made it 5-0. And when you get up on a team like that, that's solo home runs won't beat you, but multiple run home runs will. So that was great how we did that on Friday. So it was exciting.
I was wondering, I didn't hear a measurement. I think they were talking about Cahillo's home run yesterday that was 469 or something. I mean, you and him both are having these tape measure home runs. Do you know which home run has been the longest for you, that whatever the way they measure that, they could tell you, hey, this was 450 feet or whatever? Do you know which one is your longest?
I don't know which one's my longest, but Gage Goodwin, he's our bat boy.
Mm-hmm.
He comes up to me almost for every game, and he asks which one has ever been my longest.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, I don't know. And he says, I know what it is. And I was like, all right, I don't want to know, Gage. And then he doesn't tell me. But then that home run I must have hit against Missouri State, kind of right center field, he came up to me in the dugout a couple innings later and said, that's the farthest home run you've ever hit. So he knows, but I don't necessarily know.
Well, pretty cool the way the game was won yesterday, when you got a 19-year-old freshman who hadn't had a hit since Alabama step in, at the biggest moment and deliver. Of course, the Sousa at-bat was great before that. I think he had either 5 to 9 foul balls. So it just those two at-bats were just really impressive.
Oh, it was unbelievable. I think that's, as I'm just kind of sitting still in shock and reflecting on it, I think that's probably the coolest thing I've ever been a part of on a baseball field. And Sousa had an amazing at-bat. He just kept battling and got his barrel on one, hit it out to right field, and we had a base runner on, and now anything's possible. I think originally we were trying to bunt with Turner, and Coach Van Horn wasn't very happy when he didn't get the bunt down. So I can't believe it was just a sequence of events throughout that at-bat. Turner, he takes a strike, then he bunts one back to the backstop, and then Van Horn's yelling at him, and then Coach Thompson's yelling at him, and then he fouls off another pitch, and he's shaking his head up and down, and then the crowd gets up on their feet, and they start yelling and cheering, and I'm like, holy cow, the temperature in the room is really high. and then he just hangs a slider, and I mean, I've seen Christian Turner hit all year, and I don't know if I've ever seen him hit a ball like that in BP or anything. It was just kind of a miracle, and he just barreled it up, and it went straight into the wind in the right center. The wind was blowing from right to left, so he hit it pretty hard, and then we all just kind of blacked out in the dugout, and we mobbed him.
Yeah, that was it. I mean, the mob went all the way over right in front of Ole Miss, right in front of the third baseline. Yeah, he was talking about that in the post-game press conference, about how he was sort of bopping his head around, and he was doing that on purpose to just show confidence towards the pitcher. And then that last one, he fouled off his leg, as you mentioned. The crowd started getting to it. Isn't that interesting how the emotion of an at-bat can get to that point to where it's a mental game and it's helping him out, and obviously he just obviously got hold of the one pitch. But I just thought it was interesting mental part of that at-bat that was impressive for a 19-year-old.
Oh, it's unbelievable. And sometimes the 19-year-olds that come into programs have the most confidence because they're just kind of naive. They're naive to the college baseball landscape and the SEC and just this and that, and they're just little puppy dogs with all this energy and all this razzle-dazzle, and I just love it. I mean, there's nothing I say, and I'm about to cuss, but I say there's nothing better than a hungry-ass 18-year-old.
Yes.
They're just fun to be around, and they work hard, and they have fun, and they get after it. And Turner's been working extremely hard over the past couple weeks. Him and Landon Schaefer have really stood out to me, and a couple others. Like they're just trying to get better, and that's really cool to see. And it was just such a cool moment for him yesterday.
Yeah, you said hungry ass. I remember you said too. Remember, Roger, you want some wolves?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember you said we need some hungry wolves out there. Is what you said. So you're right. I get where you're coming from. So now you guys obviously a big series win. Now you've got to Oklahoma. Doesn't get any easier. Number 24 Oklahoma, but you get them back home again, which is cool. And so it's just one of those things that you stack your wins up when you can get them. Every one is important, and just like this series. But now you just got to turn the page, and you don't have a midweek game, which is that a positive to sort of get rested up as you get ready to go into postseason?
Yeah, that's a positive. I think. I mean, I love playing baseball regardless, and those midweek games are fun to play in still. But you're getting kind of down to the stretch of the season where health is going to matter a lot. You need guys to stay healthy after a longer season. You need pitchers to be fresh, and you just need all those things kind of line up. So when you have a couple extra days of rest, not playing, you're able to kind of just put all your eggs in one basket on the weekend. So we're excited about that, and Oklahoma will be a fun challenge.
Do want to thank Ortho Arkansas for sponsoring Camden each week. Yeah, it was a fun week for us, Camden, because we have you on Mondays coming off the weekend, and then we have Ella McDowell, third baseman for the Razorback softball team, on Friday. And, of course, you know, it was the perfect wraparound weekend. You know, they played Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and had never beaten Texas at Austin, ever. And, you know, they beat them 2 out of 3, win the series, and then you guys win it in this kind of fashion. It just, you know, we love those kind of weekends. We hadn't had those, Roger. I don't think we've had a ton of those, you know, on the weekend, but it was fun. I didn't know if, you know, in the midst of your crazy weekend, you pay attention to what the girls are doing as well.
Yeah, I mean, they're fun to watch. I mean, they're just fun to watch. We see them all the time in the Jones Center playing on the TV, and I've been over to the softball facility once or twice, and there's a couple of teammates who are good friends with softball players, and it's fun to just support each other and watch all the games.
Sure.
That Northwestern game, Northwestern State game that was canceled. What do you do when you get the notice about that game and hey, it's canceled? What do you do after that? You got to come down a little bit because knowing the game's canceled, or were you pretty aware of that early on?
Well, we went through our whole pregame routine and everything. We hit in the Fowler, and we got all our pregame done. About an hour before game time, I'm coming downstairs to the locker room from journaling, and I walk in the door, and I must have been the last guy in there, and Van Horn's in the middle of the locker room just addressing the team, saying that we're not going to play tonight. There's hail. The home plate umpire that night was driving up from Missouri and totaled his car from hail or something crazy like that. Wow. And then Van Horn just turns around, looks straight at me, points at me in the middle of his talk, and says, "No fishing tonight." And I said, "Yes, sir." No fishing tonight.
That's outstanding.
Yeah, it was great. So we kind of got another day off in a way, but got all of our work in and then played on Wednesday. So and got on for the weekend.
It was interesting to watch yesterday the emotion a little bit from Coach Van Horn. You know, with Turner there, I think he hugged him up there at the end, didn't he? During the team meeting.
Oh yeah, he did. I mean, he gave him a big old hug. That was a really cool moment. You need freshmen. You need freshmen to play.
Yeah, that's right. That's what he said. That's what he said. You gotta have freshmen to play.
Need freshmen. So it was awesome.
Today is National Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. I don't know if you follow that kind of stuff or not. Are you a Star Wars guy growing up, or Star Trek, or either one, or neither?
Oh, don't get me started on Star Wars. I was the biggest Star Wars kid growing up. Me and my brothers, Carson, Drew, and David, we just built Star Wars Lego. If we weren't playing with football outside, we were building Star Wars Legos that my grandma Connie got me for Christmas from my mom and dad. So I absolutely love Star Wars. I have Star Wars stuff hanging up in my apartment here in Fayetteville. And Revenge of the Sith, Episode 3 is the best movie. And I love the Clone Wars, and I'm just a big Star Wars nerd.
Wow!
Oh, very good.
Who is your favorite character of all in all the Star Wars movies? Is there one that stands out that's your favorite?
I like to think of myself kind of as Anakin Skywalker.
Okay.
So I kind of just do everything, but I have a dark side. I don't know. I love all the stuff.
Yeah, the dark side.
You know what's wild then is that if you're a Star Wars fan, and several of the movies were out before you were born.
Yeah, the originals.
Yeah, the original. So do you go back and watch those? Yeah, what do you do?
Yeah, I've gone back and watched them, and I've watched all the movies multiple times, and they're kind of a comfort show, to say. Like, when you just want to watch a show that you know is good and you just love watching it, like, I'll watch Star Wars.
That's wild. Because it was 30 years, 40, I don't know how long.
It was 70, but Roger, we were it goes so back to Canada. It was in the late 70s when
we were younger than you are now when they first came out.
So, wow. Of course, also, I don't know if you saw it, Roger, but there's a Star Wars movie coming out in the next week or two. Have you seen that, Camden? It's got the little.
Is it a prequel, sequel?
The little green thing with a
Mandalorian and Grogu.
Oh, look at you, Chris.
Mandalorian and Grogu.
Now, are you excited about? Are you excited about those? About that one?
Yeah, those are cool. I actually didn't watch the whole Mandalorian series. I watched the first couple episodes, and then I kind of got sidetracked. But
yeah,
no, that'll be really cool. I love all the Star Wars movies.
You know,
I was gonna say valedictorian, but what is it? What is it called? The
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian. Well, so now which one was R2D2? Was that the tall one? And CP3O, was that the little squatty one?
C3PO is the tall one.
No, so
C3PO was the tall one.
Yeah, okay, you got it back.
All right. So that's actually almost come to fruition now with some of these robots that we've got roaming around.
Camden, if you went back and looked, you probably have. If you go back and look at those original couple of movies, the special effects are so basic compared to, what's used now. But it was groundbreaking at the time.
Oh,
but we're Star Trek guys. Captain Kirk. We go back in the 70s and
I just never,
phasers and what were they?
Stun gun, and well, you know what? The only thing that we did back then watching Star Trek that you guys have in your lives today is the portal.
The
transfer portal. The transfer portal. We've got the transfer portal. It's on Star Trek.
Very good. Last thing before we let you go, it's National Bird Day. Of all the birds that you go out to hunt, what is your number one favorite bird? I'm sure it's a duck. So which is it? A mallard? Is that your number one?
Oh yeah, it's just a big, fat, orange-footed, green-head mallard duck. That's my favorite.
My man is just talking about dinner.
Listen, one more time. Would you deliver that? Would you say that one more time? Say it again, please.
Yeah, my favorite bird is a big, fat, corn-fed, orange-footed, green-headed mallard duck.
Perfect. Thank you. That will go in the system. That will go in the system to the day I retire here, and Roger and I are done. That's a great description.
It's going to be a button bar.
I had a funny feeling that was going to be the case. All right, man. Well, listen, have a great week, Camden, and get after Oklahoma, and we'll talk to you on Monday, man. Thank you so much.
Sweet. Thank you, guys.
Go
Thanks,
Hogs.
man. Go
Thank
Hogs.
you.
Go Hogs.
Yeah, how about that? Star Wars.
Got posters up right now.
Thank goodness Christian was here to deliver us.
Tell us about the saladictorian.
What was that Josh used to throw out? Remember, it was
who was
what
that?
was that? He would go. Give me. It was one of the newer characters, and it was Saquon Bond or something.
Yeah. Who is that?
Qui-Gon Jinn?
Yeah, Qui-Gon Jinn.
Oh, it's Liam Neeson.
Is that who that is?
Yeah.
Okay. Say it again for me. Qui-Gon Jinn.
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Qui-Gon Jinn. Is that
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Is that something that Terry Bradshaw sells? No.
Yeah, Josh threw that out there. He would throw out a couple of those things real quick. So you know all those characters' names.
I've
right?
seen all the movies and I've seen a lot of the shows, but I'm not crazy about Star Wars like some
Now,
people.
is there a sequel to the prequel?
A sequel to the prequel.
Yeah, don't they have those? Because you guys go back to double prequels.
Yeah,
like before it even happened. Is it true that Planet of the Apes' final scene with Charlton Heston, where he says, "Damn you," that is the beginning of the Star Wars world?
I don't believe so. No,
Okay.
I don't remember.
You blow it up!
Is the Planet of the Apes supposed to be the Ewoks? I don't understand.
I don't know. I don't know.
That whole for us the first time I saw that I just didn't blow me away that first Star Wars. So we had Star Trek. So
I do like Star Trek.
Well, and I don't even think the
and it's hard to compare because one's mostly a TV show versus mostly a movie franchise.
Well, and if it's not for Star Trek, we don't have a lot of the things that we have right now in our system, in our world, from stun guns and talking phones, face to face. Gene Roddenberry.
Gene Roddenberry nailed it.
Yeah. All of those guys.
Scanner.
All of the
MRI.
The folks from NASA. We learned a lot from Gene Roddenberry and Star Trek. That's how they use a lot of those things. Probably.
Do you think when they enter the portal, they say "Beam me up"?
They should.
They should. Do you not agree now, Roger? And we'll see if Christian agrees. The number one most important character of Star Wars would be Harrison Ford, right?
I thought it was
Han Solo. I don't know if he's the most important, but he's maybe the coolest.
Maybe he's the most significant character.
Is he? I mean, what about Wookiee?
Yeah,
Chewbacca.
He's not. He's bigger than Chewbacca.
He is. Well,
I would say that Anakin is probably the most. Anakin and Luke got to be the
Anakin.
most.
So no, Luke. Yeah, maybe
Luke Skywalker. I mean, he's the main guy. Him and Darth Vader.
Remember the other day? Remember the other day we had the which ones where the star wasn't the main star that overshadowed.
Oh, sure.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because Harrison Ford was his character.
See, I don't know.
He is the biggest movie star of those movies.
Yeah,
for
sure.
Since you're saying
his presence was bigger on screen than Luke.
Well,
yeah, he wasn't super famous when those movies came out.
No, he wasn't.
No,
yeah,
he'd been in a few things.
American Graffiti
was probably.
Now,
but wait a minute, I'm just trying to think. I mean, who were the bigger stars there? I mean, Carrie Fisher was
Alec Guinness was Obi-Wan.
Yeah,
Alec Guinness was huge for one. You had Billy D. Williams. and who and Darth Vader voice.
James Earl Jones.
Yeah.
And none of those are bigger. Don't you think? None of those are bigger than Harrison Ford.
No, I'm just listening. Just based on what he said. No, you're absolutely right.
What about
Alec
that?
Guinness is a world famous, but
Now, what about the scene they say that they never, when people repeat the line, it's not correct.
Luke,
yeah, I am your father, but it's not.
No, I am your father, isn't it, or something?
Is it no K-N-O-W?
They say everybody gets that wrong.
Right.
Yeah, they do.
I thought Tommy Boy got it right though when he looked into the fan.
Yeah, but that was a shocker for those following at the time.
Oh, it was the shower scene of Dallas. You know what?
What?
Who knew? Who saw that coming?
Who had that?
And then not only that, but you had white guy underneath black guy's voice.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, the worst part of the movie franchise to me is when they got that second go round, the newer ones,
right?
And the guy who played Anakin, he was
Hayden Christensen.
He's such. I mean, nothing against him. He's just boring as a.
Not a great actor.
He is. He's just not.
Who is it? Who is it?
He's
Hayden Christensen.
Good looking guy.
Hayden
but
Christensen.
it's just just doesn't have much of a screen presence.
I don't know any of the.
He turns
things
into Darth Vader. He turns into Darth Vader.
He turns into Darth Vader.
Yeah, he's.
So what do they? So they go back and
It's
we
the
find
prequels.
out, is Darth Vader, was he a troubled kid?
No, he started out as a good guy.
He started out.
Yeah, he was a Jedi.
Isn't that the way it always is?
And then he turns
well, you
to
know
the
what?
dark.
Guess who was a Jedi before he turned bad? Satan.
The best bad guy is I think maybe Camden said is the redheaded dude with the things
Darth Maul.
Darth Maul.
He's got the
double
two-sided,
and he's a kung fu guy.
Yeah.
Double-sided, and he kills
cool.
Liam Neeson.
He's like the only good part of that movie.
He's Darth Maul.
Yeah, Darth Maul.
So was Darth like a common name then?
Yes.
Not like, is there a Darth Brooks?
Darth Brooks.
Is there not
when they go into the club? Is Darth Brooks singing?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. I remember getting a Star Trek when you glue things together, and paint them
Legos,
up,
models,
models, and I got one of those the phasers. It was so cool to have the phaser back then. That phaser was so cool.
You know what the best thing about Star Wars to me is was Bill Murray's lounge singer when he sang the theme song.
Oh yeah.
Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars, roaming through the galaxy with nothing to do.
He was so good at that.
It was great.
And that's one of the great scenes, you know, in that franchise was the bar scene.
Oh, absolutely. It was the whole thing. Now, somebody wants to know if they can, in fact, get the Qui-Gon Jinn at Cupid's. Can you get that?
I don't think
Bluetooth?
so.
Is it
No.
Bluetooth now?
No, I don't think the Qui-Gon Jinn's there.
Someone says, genuinely, how surprised were you when the line was said, "I am your father"? Yeah.
No, I am your father.
K-N-O-W? Is that what you're saying?
No. He's telling him, no, I am your father.
Don't kill me. No, don't kill me because I'm your father.
Someone says, has anyone said that Cam is really hard to understand when he calls? We need to make sure he's right up on that. Yeah, sometimes
I'll try to pick it up.
I tell you, that last line on the Mallards was great. We got to get that in the system.
It's almost like Trey Reed's double buck.
Yeah, it is. I stepped on him with the bell, and I want to do that.
No,
that's why I went back and did it again.
Well, I'm just listen. I'm fascinated by the Star Wars thing, but I just don't know it, and I've never been a huge sci-fi guy, so I don't know.
What is your favorite sci-fi movie?
I don't know if I have
Aliens.
Marvel.
Aliens, great.
Someone's just said this is so good. 870. I have never heard the greatest movie franchise in the history of movies butchered so bad in the last 5 minutes. It's what I've just heard.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Let me say this: you still haven't.
You what?
You still haven't because it's not the greatest franchise.
What is it? Rocky?
I don't know. I'd have to think about it.
Rocky? That's from.
It's
Matrix.
not Rocky.
That's from Terry.
Check this out, Roger. Someone says, I've stood in the exact place Heston screamed that on the Planet of the Apes. Little Doom Beach, Malibu. Wow.
That was in Malibu?
Or when he goes, no!
Damn you! Damn you!
Now,
you blew it up!
That was one
but then he gets on a horse with a chick.
That was one of the most shocking scenes ever.
Yeah, it was great. That's a great movie.
It was a twist.
What a great twist.
What a great twist.
And then the rest of the movies are not very good.
Yeah, did you see that? Did you see the remake?
I like the remakes.
Did you see the one with Mark Wahlberg?
How about this one?
your stinking paws off.
The one with Mark Wahlberg sucks.
Yeah, I actually like that one.
Well, because
you know who the funny guy was in there?
Yeah,
the ringer thing was Paul Giamatti.
Yeah, exactly.
He was really good in that.
Exactly.
But at the very end,
but it's blue.
But you remember they go up to the.
Well, isn't Ving Rhames in it?
Yes.
Yes.
You remember he goes up. They go up to the Lincoln Memorial. And guess what? Mr. Lincoln is an ape. Sure, he's an ape. No.
Was that his? You blew it up.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah, that's what
they
it was.
changed it. No, that one blew. But the other ones. Listen, when the first time that Caesar goes, no. But you remember, at the end of number 2, with the guy that we had that played, we talked about it Friday, the guy in that soap opera who RJ and I went to see for the Martin Luther King thing when he was here. What was his name? He played in General Hospital or Young and the Restless. That guy was the evil doctor in the second Planet of the Apes, I think, with Ricardo Montalban. When Ricardo was a traveling circus and his mom and dad
in the second Planet of the Apes movie, the one where they go underground?
Is that where they go underground, or is that where they took the ship and they came to Earth? They came back to Earth.
That's a different one.
Well, no, wait a
Second
minute.
one, they go underground.
From the
Well, okay, you know what? Because dude goes back to see him, so it's the third one that they come back. Then it's the third one, and the baby's going.
Yeah, and then the fourth one, they go to like San Francisco or something. Yeah.
Maybe, no, it can't be that many of
Somebody
them.
says here,
There's a lot of them.
Raj, how did you raise children and don't know anything about Star Wars?
You know what?
Do they like Star Wars?
Nah, to my knowledge, no. Okay. I tried everything I could to keep
Here's
them away
one.
from it. I'm kidding.
Here's one. Josh Weaver in the studio. Whoa.
You've just been Josh, huh?
Josh likes Star Wars.
No, that's what he's saying. That's what they're melding you two together for that. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, well, because you just said something blue, but you didn't do it condescendingly. Well, kind of.
I kind of did. Yeah.
Yeah, you did. You really did. But you did it
I
in
don't
such
care
a
what
nice
people
way.
like.
What?
Whoa!
Whoa!
Best movie franchise. Someone says here's Toy Story.
Nah.
You know what? I like the Toy Story song. What is it? Buddies, when you're buddy. What's it called? What's the song?
You got a friend.
I love that
That's a
song.
great song, yeah.
It really is, because it makes me think of you and me, Baz.
Someone said the beach is just north of Malibu.
Damn you! Damn you! Damn you!
It's so good.
Listen, when they take Landau, and they
bottomize him.
Oh, dude, and he comes out and he can't do anything, and they just do it because they're experimenting on him. But you just know, you know what? And then watching, Charlton Heston, I think, kisses
the monkey, the ape.
What's her name? Not Cornelius? Cornelius is Roddy McDowell.
Roddy McDowell, yeah.
Oh my gosh!
I will say this: the reboot of Star Trek was magnificent in the way they cast. I mean,
Are you talking about Chris Pine?
Yeah,
one?
all those. Yeah, Chris Pine, the guy who played Sulu,
a young Chris Pine,
Spock,
Sure,
they really did a good
one
job.
of them's dead. Is it Chekhov guy dead?
Yeah.
Chekhov guy's dead.
Yeah, he got ran over by his own car.
Now I like that because they went back in. You know, if they could go back at the beginning, like there's like a gang movie where that McDreamy and Christian Slater and a few other guys went back as gangsters, and they were Bugsy and they were Lucky Luciano and all that. They all played at the very beginning of their. I love movies that go back in time, and especially if we've seen it. Like if we were to see a prequel to Godfather, which we did, I guess, in number 2 in some way. But if they were to go, yeah.
Somebody says here from Joy, Christian was my favorite person on the buzz. Till his Star Wars put down. Stick to the NBA. Laugh out loud.
Kim Hunter played the actress.
Yes.
But what was her name? What was her character's name? Thank you,
Roger Scott. If you have not gotten over there and hitting that button here, somebody's already pointed it out. You should have been hitting the button a long time ago.
Oh, sure.
You should have hit this button a long time ago.
Hold on.
Would you please? Some of our listeners have said there should be Christian. There should be.
Hold on.
I think I know what's coming.
You know what's coming. You know what's coming.
I don't know if it's controversial. I like the next generation of Star Trek better than the original Star Trek.
Is that the one with the valedictorians?
With Patrick Stewart?
Oh, I never watched those. Yeah, did you? Was it?
Yeah.
I always the mean people. The enemy was the
Romulans or the Klingons.
Well, the Romulans and Klingons were in Star Trek. I think
They both are.
Yeah, but this other one had the stretchy face woman. That's the woman that's
stretchy face woman.
Yeah, the woman that's she was the most dominant bad person, at least in the movie. When Patrick,
movie.
Yeah, the movie. Yeah, I never watched but in the movie,
the Borg.
Yeah, is it the Borg? Yeah, the Borgs.
They are a technological race.
Yeah, I love the fact too. Remember in Star Trek we had to try to fight. Wait a minute, is it Spock or is it Romulans or are they Vulcans? Because the Romulans are bad. Vulcans. Listen,
they look pretty similar.
We've completely nerded out here, and so for those of you who like this, you're welcome. And for those of you that don't, well, it's time for a break.
You're welcome.
It's time for a break. No, you can't find it, Roger.
Yeah,
You found it?
I had to find another right thing.
King. Josh used to just.
All right, speaking of nerds, get in here, Chuck Gallen.
Roger.
Watch your finger. You're on camera, you sick.
Roger would get Josh on this.
He would. Josh, let me do this for Josh, too. Every time I whistle at my grandson to get his attention on the ball on field.
Let me just say, hey, I'll end this segment properly. Live long and prosper.
There we go.
We'll go to break on that one.
And this is us to all of you out there, and we hope you feel the same way about us. Take us out for a minute.
You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old past said. Boy, you got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me.
Ortho Arkansas presents Razorback infielder Cam Koschel each week when he joins Morning Mayhem this baseball season. Ortho Arkansas, orthopedic care for everyday pain and injuries.
This is Sports Center.
It was a big weekend for Arkansas baseball and softball. We'll start in baseball where the Razorbacks got a series win over the Rebels of Ole Miss, winning Friday's game 12-2 in a 7-inning run rule before losing Saturday 11-4 and winning Sunday on a walk-off 2-run home run from freshman Christian Turner. Here was the call.
The pitch to Turner is hit in the air to right center field. It's hit deep. Back is Mosley. Christian Turner is the hero! And the Hogs have won it on Turner's second home run of the year!
Next up for Arkansas is hosting Oklahoma for a 3-game series starting on Friday. And softball took 2 out of 3 against Texas in their final regular season series, winning 2-0 on Thursday, 4-3 on Friday before losing 4-1 Saturday. Next up for softball is the SEC tournament. They'll take on the winner of Mississippi State and Kentucky on Wednesday. I'm Christian Weaver with the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
There will be a few clouds this morning, then a lot of sunshine, then clouds will increase later on this afternoon. But all in all, a mostly sunny, warm, and breezy Monday with a high of 82. Tonight, a chance of showers and thunderstorms, particularly after midnight, with an overnight low around 62. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please, turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Join Randy on location Tuesday at Gary Hogan Field for Little Rock Trojans baseball, taking on Arkansas State. Drive Time Sports Tuesday with your Little Rock Trojans.
Hello, folks. It's Frank Fletcher from the Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram store right here in Sherwood. Well, you know, I looked this up, and we've been in business since 1989. That's a long time. You know, many dealers have come and gone. We believe our pricing policy and our service after the sale have served us well. As you know, folks, we post our sale prices, which we call green tags, right on the windshield. This way, everyone gets the same price, and there's no hoops or no negotiations to jump through to get to the bottom line. I don't like saying so many thousands off. That's very confusing. Off of what? And does that affect my interest rate? So I like to keep things simple. My promise is this: we will not be undersold. We value your time and your decision. Come visit us in Sherwood on Royden Road or check us out with our green tag pricing on FletcherDeals.com. Thank you.
You asked for a premium boat at an accessible price, and Trader Bill's Outdoor Sports delivered. Introducing the new Vexus Defender, starting at under $32,000. Unlike other brands, the Defender boasts an all-welded, high-performance hull, hydraulic steering, and custom fiberglass components that give you a stronger, smoother, and drier ride. For 42 years, our award-winning family business has put sportsmen first. Experience the difference at Trader Bill's Outdoor Sports at Hot Springs or Little Rock location, or on the web at TraderBills.com.
With many convenience and grocery stores moving to mostly self-checkout these days, nowhere is it easier to shop than at your local family market. Friendly staff give you the very best in customer service, including bagging all your items. And you can save inside the store and outside at the pumps with your family market rewards cards. Don't miss Big Mondays. Mid-grade gas for the price of regular and premium for the price of mid-grade. All of this can only be found at Family Market in Pangburn, Malvern, Shannon Hills, Mayflower, Hot Springs, and Wooster, with a second Hot Springs location coming soon. And if there's not a Family Market in your neighborhood, look again. One's coming.
This is Justin Acree. If shoulder or elbow pain is affecting your daily life, the fellowship-trained physicians at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health are here to help. They offer advanced care for injuries, arthritis, rotator cuff problems, and more, helping you feel better, move better, and get back to everyday life. Call 501-686-TOSH today to schedule your appointment. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now.
Your morning drive will never be the same with Morning Mayhem on the radio, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
I've not heard this song in a long time. It's either Phil Collins or Genesis. Which one is it?
Phil Collins.
Yeah, he was so big in the early 80s.
Oh, my gosh.
This is, what's it called? What's this called?
I think I was sacking groceries.
Don't lose my number.
Yeah, this is a good song.
We ask you not to lose 661-1037.
Really, don't you lose my number.
Nailed it. David, there's a new song out to the tune of Marie Laveau.
Yeah, we got to play that.
Clarie Cherie DeVoe.
Yeah, we're going to push that out, and Ramo Quet's going to make sure and get that to her.
Well, that's pretty cool to do that. I mean, I'll do a better version if I have to, but that was wrong.
Let's play that in just a second.
All right.
By the way, Christian, I don't know if he mentioned it live on the air. We mentioned it during the breaks. John Sterling, the legendary Yankees broadcaster, dies at age 87. We were talking about that broadcaster for the Tampa Bay Lightning, and this guy was I just remember Derek Jeter.
Yeah, he had catchphrases for everybody.
Yeah, I wonder what the most famous one he had.
An A-bomb for A-Rod.
Is that what it was?
A-bomb for didn't he do? Yankees win.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing he did, right?
Well, that and then the quiet one, or the one part I like when he goes, number 2, Derek Jeter. Yeah. So how many years did he?
That's a good question. I'll have to look that up. He was a long time though, I think.
Let's see if it says here. It says spent more than 3 decades and 5 World Series wins. That's hard to believe that it only had 5 World Series wins. Because you had 5 of them right there, back to back, right?
Yeah, 3 in the 90s, early 2000s, right? And then you had 1 in 2009.
I guess that's it. Wayne Smith is listening from
89
Oaklawn.
to 2024.
Hey, Wayne.
Wayne says, sad day for us Yankee fans. Yeah, you're right. The Yankees win.
The Yankees win.
He says, it is high, it is far, it is gone. Yeah, that was the phrase I remember him, of course, saying it in a different way. I want to look him up and see what year he started.
89. With the Yankees, yeah.
So he did not go back. He wasn't one of those ones that I was thinking that went back in the 80s and 70s. Who was it before that? Check, see who that. I wonder if that was a legendary.
Voice of the Yankees, 1980s.
This guy obviously was well known because he had a unique delivery.
Yeah.
Phil Rizzuto. I've heard the name.
Wow, Phil Rizzuto.
He did do those. Yeah.
He did the PA.
I don't know about PA.
Yeah, so not voice the Yankees. We're talking about the PA announcer there at Yankees games. Yeah. But that's a great point. Who is the voice of the Yankees?
I think it's the guy that plays the games at the University of Arkansas. Is he not the guy that does halftime then?
So Rizzuto is
that was AI. It's probably wrong.
Oh. Is it Phil Ellen? Phil
Rizzuto did it for 40 years.
40 years!
And nobody remembers it.
Sully says in his later days, he was known for blown home run calls. Look it up. That he
those were brutal.
Rizzuto or the guy who passed?
John Sterling.
What did he do? How did he blow a home run?
We have quite a few. Let me see if I can pull some up.
All right,
that he just missed
but he'd be like, "Oh, I thought that one was gone."
Oh, no. Well, Sully probably hated him because he was a Yankee.
That's true. Christian, I understand you might not like them and they critically may not be the best franchise of all time, but $47 billion would disagree with the immediate dismissal of the Star Wars franchise being the greatest of all time.
I didn't say I didn't like it.
The mayor of Hip. Listen, you touched a nerve.
Bob Shepard was the PA announcer. So, again, I don't recognize him, but maybe we just didn't. Maybe it wasn't a name that we knew before, or the things he didn't stand out in terms of the PA. But Rizzuto, 40 years. Now, that's a long time.
Well, he was with
I wonder who was before Rizzuto.
John Sterling is not the guy that would do the Jeter, because that was the PA guy. This is the guy that would actually call the game.
Oh, yeah.
Two different
okay. I'm sorry. I thought he was a PA guy.
No, he was the home run guy. The other guy
was the voice of the Yankees.
Correctamundo. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, I'm getting that mixed up. I think the guy who did the Derek Jeter, he's gone, right? He's long gone.
I think he's long gone. I also think that he now Rizzuto. I mean, so if he was 40 years as the announcer.
Yeah,
and how many years he played with him? How many years was he with the Yankee organization, for that matter?
He was with the Yankees from 41 to 42, and then, of course, he went and fought in World War II, and then from 46 to 56, so about
12 years. So over 50 years he was with the Yankees. Wowza.
According to Wayne, Bob Shepard was the one who does the Jeter.
Okay.
Derek Jeter.
Okay.
Now, is that recorded now? To where, well, obviously not playing anymore.
I think they did record it.
Even after he had passed, they would play that.
You know what? For Jeter, yes.
Yeah, Jeter.
I think you're absolutely right. And he was also in the trequel of the Star Wars movies.
What did I say? It was what's this new movie? What's this new movie called? The
Mandalorian and Grogu.
The Grogu. Okay, yeah.
The Grogu. The Grogu. That I know you can get at Cupid.
All right, so Trey Shep.
I have the bad home run call, by the way, if you want.
Okay, let's hear it. Yeah, let's hear it.
Not to disparage.
Yeah, way to go on his passing. Yeah, go ahead.
The pitch to Stanton. There goes. Deep left. It is high. It is far. It is gone out of the ballpark. A Stantonian home run. Now, what did I do wrong? What did I see wrong? He's at first base.
Wow.
Well, the other part is that he didn't make them those names. He did give them all a name based on the hitter as well. A Stantonian.
Yeah.
So
for Aaron Judge, you would say all rise when he came to the plate.
Very good.
He always
very creative.
He just made the call. Like Phil Elson, we know he used to. We got to fill in a game, or Vin Scully, or some of them. Where who else did we know from even here locally? Maybe Rick Schaefer would say it, or Rex Nelson. They had to, they would make the play more exciting than it was, and all that. Mm-hmm. So he just made that exciting play.
Pitch 1-2, swung on in the air to right. Back goes Stanton on the track at the wall, leaping, and she is gone. It is a home run. They're all waiting. And why are they waiting?
Because Stanton caught the ball.
Wow.
And coming off the field is Chapman. Stanton never threw the ball back in. No, Stanton just robbed Chapman of a home run. Wow. What a play by Stanton.
Wow.
I saw any of that because there was no TV back in the day, something like that. It could have just been a dribble to first, Wow, he robbed him of that home run.
Wayne said, I like Christian, but do not mess with the Yankees, Christian. Don't. Well, listen.
I've already got it on the bad side of Star Wars fans. Now I'm on the bad side of Yankees.
That's funny.
Well, let's take a break. That's I'll be darned. Yeah, so two different guys here, the PA announcer guy and the
Yes.
Yeah, but listen, nothing worse than the missing home run call. It's long, it's out of there. And I said,
Well, can you imagine? Slamorama, oops. I'm just saying it because RJ's texting. That's all.
Sully says in his later days he was known for blowing home run calls, but his correct calls were epic. A legend.
Agreed.
Yeah, he was great. All-time great.
Well, Hank Aaron, at one point, Babe Ruth had the most home runs and strikeouts. By the way, my 6-year-old grandson learned yesterday that his number is number 3. That Babe Ruth is also number 3. That Babe Ruth played for the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. He was a pitcher and an outfielder. And the reason his number was number 3, Christian, why was it? Because he was third in the lineup, and also they started putting numbers on the jerseys or names in 1923. So all the things that he learned. Who's this?
It's Randy Travis. It's his birthday today, 67.
Happy birthday, Randy. My brother's name is Randy. Rest in peace, Randy. Come on.
And they buy their coffee beans already ground. You think it's disgraceful that they drink $3 wine? Better class of loser suits me fine.
The low rates are here. The low rates are finally here.
What are you talking about, Roger?
I'm letting everybody know that the summer auto loan special from Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union is officially underway, and this year they're offering historically low rates.
Alcoa always offers great rates for their summer special, but historically low?
That's right, baby Bubba. This summer is America's 250th birthday, and to celebrate, Alcoa Community FCU is offering auto loan rates for as low as 1.776% APR.
Wow, those are some historical rates.
In addition to the historically low rates, no payment due for 90 days.
So crazy low rates and no car payment due for the whole summer?
Plus, you can get financing for up to 84 months.
How do I get started?
This offer is valid for 2024, 25, and 26-year models, brand new, or refinance the rides you already have. To get started, go to alcoacommunityfcu.org, apply securely online, call, or stop by any branch.
You're right, Raj. This is historic. How long does this offer last?
May 1st through the end of August.
Roger, we need to let everybody know.
The low rates are here. The low rates are here.
Spring is here, but if you're still feeling exhausted with no sex drive, it may be time to head down to Low T Center. Y'all, 1 in 4 men have low testosterone. Book a free T-test at Low T Center. Choose self-pay or insurance and have it shipped directly to your door. Head to lowtcenter.com. That's lowtcenter.com to book your appointment today.
Roger Scott for Gravely Moors here, working hard once again to make sure my lawn is lush, weed-free, and beautiful. And by working hard, of course, I mean watching Zach Eby mow it for me. Zach, tell the good folks hello.
Hello.
That's enough. Pay attention because you missed a spot. What he didn't tell you is that you can take your very own Gravely Moore home today at 0% interest over 48 months. That's right, 0% interest on both residential and commercial mowers. Now, Zach, tell them where they can go and get their very own Gravely Moore.
Well,
dude, just mow. F.L. Davis Cash Lumber in Clinton or Haynes Home Center in Morrilton.
Car wreck? Call Rainwater Holt in Sexton.
888-8888.
8 for a fast response. 8 for results. 8 for Arkansas.
Anywhere in the state, dial 8.
888-8888.
Responsible attorneys Michael Rainwater and Bob Sexton.
Attention. If you suffer from consistent pain in your joints caused by arthritis, overuse, or injury, you may be a candidate for a revolutionary therapy that could revitalize damaged tissue. This approach can provide long-lasting relief from pain in your knees, shoulders, hips, and other joints with no surgery, no drugs, and no downtime. To find out if you're a viable candidate, you may request a free consultation from QC Kinetics by calling 501-600-2763. Instead of masking the symptoms, it goes to the root of the problem to resolve it at its source. Already used by thousands of satisfied patients nationwide, this joint pain therapy is available right now to the public, but only for qualified candidates. Again, to find out if you're a viable candidate for this therapy, you may request a free consultation by calling QC Kinetics at 501-600-2763. That's 501-600-2763.
Shipments of spring and summer fashions are arriving at Bell & Sword. That means swimwear from Saks, Peter Noir golf wear and shirts, Johnny O's store within a store. Be sure to check out the Faraday line and Martin Dingman shoes and leather goods. So hurry in for a great value on quality men's clothing at Bell & Sword for your spring and summer items, and you'll look fantastic. Bell & Sword, 1011 Oak Street in downtown Conway on Facebook and Instagram.
My perfect day has sand, salt water, and friends. But my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can take me out of the moment. Now I'm all in with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi. Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. With Skyrizi, most people saw 90% clearer skin, and many were even 100% plaque-free at 4 months. Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing on my skin, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
Tune in to Out of Bounds each Monday for Weekend Recap, brought to you by Fleet Management Services. Serving Central Arkansas for over 20 years, they're your small to mid-sized fleet specialist that also takes care of our fleet at Signal Media. Fleet Management Services is now hiring for lube tech, tire tech, and light maintenance. 8 paid holidays and paid vacation, paid health insurance, and 401k. Pay depends on experience and signing bonus. Apply in person at 901 East 8th Street in Little Rock.
Let's keep the good vibes going. Morning Mayhem is back on the air. Live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
Look at that guy. You want to fade to, if you missed it earlier, this is Roger's new song about what happened at the Kentucky Derby this weekend. Take a listen. Based on the Marie Laveau song by Bobby Bear. He was the most popular version.
Way out in Churchill Downs, where the fast horses go, lived a lady trainer named Cherie DeVoe. She had a long shot coat named Golden Tempo, and all the smart money said that horse is too slow. She just grinned, yeah, right! Another favorite done gone. Golden Temple logged near last in the field, while bettors all thought the outcome was already sealed. But Jose Ortiz came a-rolling down below, past every horse in that run for the road.
Run for the road.
Yeah! Another favorite done gone. She lives down back where the fast ponies train, with a stopwatch coffee cup and a horse track brain. 25-1 and still cool as can be. First woman trainer winner in Derby history. Now, Cherie DeVoe, how'd you pull off that trick? Your Golden Tempo horse got mighty quick. Wasn't given a chance and still outran the crew. Now every owner wants to hire you. They're calling, no crap! Another favorite done gone.
Yeah!
All right.
Thank you very much. Another record by it's on the Equine label.
Yes, of course. Yes,
Oaklawn
ever expanding.
Casino Resort.
I'm telling you, the Equine label is amazing.
Yeah.
It's just right up there with with some of those Beatles albums of early.
Thank you, Apple.
Early time, yeah.
The Apple
yeah.
and Equine. It's got the Equine.
Chris
label.
Kane is
Hey,
back.
RJ,
Chris
what
Kane
are
is
you
back.
Yes, here with RJ Hawk. We're going to fill in today in an acre-free zone.
It's like the old days, right?
It will be the
Yes.
He used to fill in for us.
Are we going to talk tennis? Well, maybe not now. That used to be a popular topic with you guys.
We're going to take odds on whether or not you're going to get Hunter Yurachek back for the Touchdown Club this year as we go through that schedule.
Listen, it's up to him. It's up to him.
Invite extended.
Yeah, invite is extended. The question whether or not it's not been good.
Here, right here. Okay.
I can't get around. Whoa. Okay. Yeah.
Here, right here.
That's
Come
not.
here.
You got your new vehicle over to Fletcher the other day. Got your new truck.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. Went. Zippy called and they were down. I think they needed one more, and he called and said, "Hey, I've got it." So
they ended up getting 13. So they
first time I've ever bought a car off FaceTime. But
is that right? Yeah, they said you had to be there in person if you gave.
But Zippy got it done, man.
So it's a black. What is it?
It's a black on black. It's a Ram 1500. So it's a pretty sweet ride.
We were talking about great play-by-play broadcasters, baseball broadcasters. Yeah. Roger, we have one in our presence now.
Oh, please.
We sure do.
You got it?
First of all, let's go to the phone and talk to, hey, Zippy, what's up?
Hello, Buzz.
Oh, hey. Okay.
Yeah, we you had your own sayings, the Slamorama.
We use that in our family, I guess vernacular. We use that. We say, "Is it Slamorama-roo packed?" Like when we describe places that are. Well, here we go.
Slamorama-roo.
That's how we describe. Like whenever we're talking about like Oaklawn's record day, we'd be like, "Oh, that place was Slamorama-roo packed." Yeah, that's a thing.
Here's his Oaklawn right here.
Oh no!
There he is right there.
How does he say it? Oh no! Very good, RJ. Yeah, that was the call that we were trying to find the other day, but we were who was that made the call original? It was
Kurt Flint,
no,
Cliff,
the guy from Oaklawn.
Yeah, I know. It's what I'm trying to say.
It was the guy directly after Terry.
Yeah.
We had him on that. We met him the other day up there.
What was his name?
He was
good. Guy with good impressions. Wasn't that him?
Yes. Signetti.
Yeah.
Signetti.
I don't think that was his name.
No, it's
close.
Signetti. Yeah.
It's like a Minetti.
Very close.
The Minetti.
Oh my gosh, I almost had it.
Manelli. No.
What's going on? We got 40 seconds.
Bubba Carpenter's coming on talking about the big Razorback win over the weekend. Game balls and jock straps weekend recap. RJ, anything I'm missing?
And I found the toughest college football schedules in the country. And you'll be surprised with some of the people on the list. You don't think about these people having a tough schedule, but we'll talk about that in the 11 o'clock hour.
All right, boys. Hey, thanks for listening, everybody. Roger, good job. Christian, great job. And we'll be back tomorrow. Zone's up next.
See dealer for details.
Oh, wow.
Your heart works hard for you every day. Are you taking care of it? UAMS Health makes it easy with our heart health screening. For just $99, you will receive a heart CT scan, cholesterol and glucose testing, kidney and blood pressure assessments, plus stroke risk screening, all with same-day